No one's looking for me on Mass Ave. Nobody's praising me in Walpole right now. Nobody's praising me in a crack house or a dope house saying, wow, remember when he had those fat 20s? Nobody's giving me props for none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he had the best bags.
Yeah, he had the fattest bags. Yeah, yo. Yeah, nobody's sitting there like, yo, remember back in 2012 when Math had that fire flame and nobody.
Patrick Mahomes won 3 rings wearing number 15. I was already doing 3 drugs, pills, coke, and weed by the age of 15. The mind is the addict, the body is the fiend. Trust and believe the streets will ruin your dreams. I rep the 3 letters in G-O-D. They rep 3 for the stripes and the bean. The 12th letter in the alphabet is L. It stands for love. People will give up a relationship with their kids to have a relationship with drugs. Loving ourselves vibrantly every day, that's the acronym for love. Mathematics tells me if I can add, I can also subtract. I added the recovery by subtracting the crack. It was suggested I help others. This is why I give back. It was a transition to move from fear to faith. But one day at a time, my mind's in a better place. Be careful smoking weed because with fentanyl it's lace. People will do you wrong just like Diddy did Mace. Addiction brings more smoke than cigarettes and vapes. Rest in peace to all my addicts that are resting in a better place. Peace. Number 15.
Yeah.
You already? Yeah.
They all want to see the top, but they don't want to take the stairs. They all want the blessings, they don't want to say the prayers. They all say it's love, but they never show they care. They all want to be killers till the judge give them years. Or family in tears, pouring liquor, spilling beers. It's me versus a grizzly, pray for the beer. Signs of maturity, grays in my beard. And what used to excite me, now that shit looking weird. PTSD, paranoid, and I'm traumatized. Still having nightmares about the day my father died. Used to let revolvers fly, probably got your mama high. Karma double back, I got clapped to see my mama cry. Now I'm chasing father time, remembering my father's time. Try to see my kids be a dad and put in father time. Going through it all the time, chasing down a dollar sign. Feeling like J. Cole when he just apologized. I want peace in my spirit, but my ego disturbs it. When I put it to the universe, karma gon' return it. So all the bad shit that happens, I probably deserve it. But I never die, so all my L's stand for learning. Got these fake niggas hating me because I caught a buzz. They want Fame Flint, Fame Flint was on drugs. Probably would've robbed you, or probably would've shot you. Chow hall, breakfast time, use the tray to rock you. Now I just pray, try to tell him God got you. It's like Dwayne Johnson, showed him what that rock do. Underdog ready, yeah, I'm coming off the bench. They even doubted Brady, am I making any sense? Follow the 4 agreements, do your best, don't make assumptions. Don't take nothing personal, someone's always saying something. Dropped eggs in hell, how they try to say it's mid. When every single lyric I rap is shit that I did. I do this for my kids and my dogs doing bids. For the kids coming home to nothing in the fridge. Cause mama just smoking, man, I do it for the hopeless. I do it for the hustlers, all the hoes and all the smokers. And they know what I got problems no money could ever fix. Probably wipe my tears with hundreds if I ever got rich. Niggas ain't about shit, that's why they falling out quick. Talking crazy on live, died in that same outfit. These kids need outlets and more resources. Need more real ones that tell them don't force it. OG stands for offering game. And when I'm dead and gone, they gon' remember Exit Fame. Yeah.
We out here.
Jay, you're kind of crazy on that, bro. What's up? We're back on High Street. Place to be. It's booming outside. Red Sox are back in town. I'm Dallas Rose.
I'm Jerry O. Fucking Naughty got deported, bro. Which basically means her car got stuck in Brockton.
That's an excuse.
She's in Cape Verde.
Tonight's episode is about sobriety, and Naughty likes to get fucked up.
That is true.
She was like, I can't come.
She was like, that's not my jam.
I'm going to Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's not about that lifestyle, guys. No,
like
I'm just kidding. No, she's really going to Nicki, though, so have fun, Naughty. We'll see you next week. But
I like my story better about her being deported.
Fucking, yeah. But you just saw a brand new track by Exit Fame that we made like 2 days ago or something like that. Yesterday we did that. Yeah, shot the video upstairs while everybody was going into the game. And also a brand new spoken word piece by our friend Mathematics right here. So
Peace.
Really excited to have you guys here tonight. You know, usually we get goofy, and I'm sure we will tonight. But you know, you guys approach me. You want to talk about sobriety and your lives and everything like that, your lives. I thought that would be really cool.
I bet.
So it's, obviously welcome, but like I thought it'd be kind of cool to go back to the beginning, when you were both young and you both grew up in different decades, correct, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be his father.
Yeah, so we can talk about like different phases. You both grew up in the Boston area,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, well, I grew up in the Bridge, but I've been in Boston since the 80s.
Right. And that he said
We've been through this, bro. No.
Yeah, he calls it Boston. I grew up in the CMB. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're wherever you survived the crack era from, you're from there.
So I was in the bean in the crack era.
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly, I get that they're separate, but I think of Cambridge and Boston as kind of one thing.
Yeah.
I never thought it was separate until people kept calling out Millie's for. I was like, wait, it's not.
Yeah, it's not just another
I
borough.
It was like Brighton or some shit.
Yeah. But yeah, so like going back to when you were little kids, you were in Cambridge, and do you prefer to go by Exit or Fame?
I think it depends on how you met me, but the people that met me and they say Exit, that's now.
Okay, so I'll call you Exit then.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I have a bad association with calling people Fame too. So
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So like, and then you were where in Boston?
Yeah.
What part?
I'm from Facein, but like Dorchester, Roxbury.
Okay. And what were your childhoods like?
For me,
And say the decade if you don't mind saying your age.
I deal with this argument too because I was born in '85, but my experience in life was in the '90s. So,
right. So you're like a '90s kid.
I say I'm a '90s baby, but people say you're an '80s baby. So that's that
Your memories.
You could put a little poll under this and ask people would they consider a person born in '85 a '90s baby.
That'll be a hot poll. We'll get that going.
I think I'm a '90s baby. You know what I mean? I grew up in that era, but for the area that I grew up in the stuff that was going on around there, the poverty and just all of the chaos and the craziness, the drugs and the violence.
That was a fairly violent era, right?
Yeah. I didn't necessarily grow up with a family that was like that. I grew up with hardworking people. I would say, my father was a functional addict. My mother had her history, but ended up going into the church direction. Very big family, Thanksgiving dinners. I got a whole house full of family. All that good stuff, man. I use the term, man, even for my environment. I actually, as a child, I've been to Disney World before. I always say it. I had cookies and milk out for Santa. Like I had a childhood, imaginations. Like I always had everything I needed. So I was in a rough area, but I had good people around me.
And Math, what about you? What was your environment like?
My environment was pretty good. My trauma was real on the emotional tip because my mother told me that another guy was my father. My father was a pimp. He was selling cocaine.
Your biological father?
Man, my biological father was a pimp. He was selling cocaine. Real abusive, grew up without a father too. So a lot of fathers that grew up without fathers, we don't know how to be fathers. So he did the best that he could, but my mother basically wanted to protect me. So I was living in the projects. My grandmother was well enough to own 2 houses in Cambridge, so we kind of grew up with a family dynamic. When I went to camp, experienced after school, I went up the street and bought nickel candy before school. I wasn't doing peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like all the other kids. I had to have steak and cheeses and all that. And I'm an only child. So I suffer from only child syndrome. I'm spoiled. I think the world revolves around me.
Oh, really?
I think I'm the flyest thing, the sweetest thing since French toast and the flyest thing since French toast and the sweetest thing since syrup. My mother spoiled me, you know what I mean? And that spoiledness basically carried over into my adulthood.
Really?
Yeah.
Did that contribute to your problems with addiction at all, you think, like in any way?
I mean, I'm pretty sure now it did because I didn't know then, but I know now. I got this broken inner child inside me in the spiritual malady. And there's 3 symptoms of the spiritual malady that cause me to feel restless, irritable, and discontent. So as an alcoholic or an addict, I got this information now. I didn't have it then, but I always feel like something's missing. So in the beginning, I was able to fill that void with like sugar, video games, acting out in school and getting the attention. I was suspended from school every single year from kindergarten all the way from high school. At least once a year, my mother had to come get me, take time off of work because I always had behavioral issues, real smart kid, real intelligent, creative. but I had behavior issues. I could never seem to behave in school.
And you think it was because of some torment from, like, so what age did you find out about your father?
Was it the pimp, dude?
Yeah, it was it was weird. I was walking. So for 8 years, my mother told me this guy that she went to Northeastern with was my father, Richard, and he did his best. You know what I mean? But he didn't
around
really,
you guys and everything.
Yeah, he was around. You know what I mean? He played as my pops. I called him daddy, and then one day I was coming home. I was at the bus stop with my babysitter, and this other dude walked up to me and said, "Yo, I'm your father."
And that was the pimp?
Yeah, that was the pimp.
How was he
dude.
dressed, though? Can you picture?
Yeah, did he go with like goldfish in his shoes?
Yeah,
Nah. Yo, matter of fact, my
you
father.
said 80s, dog.
My
Did
father.
he have a Jerry curl?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you didn't have a Jerry curl.
That'd be fire.
My father got robbed, I think, in the combat zone at in the early '80s, and then he ended up starting a construction company. So by the time he was 30 years old, he was a multimillionaire.
Nice.
Took me to the White House before we went. We met George Bush Sr. I was in the White House before Trump. My father got the biggest. My father got the biggest black contractor award. Nice. And we went to the White House. I think Reagan was the president and George Bush Sr. was the vice president.
Shit. So he changed his life.
So he changed his life around. He's the hardest working guy in construction. He got a high school diploma. He's been a millionaire 3 times. Been a millionaire and then been broke eating out of, what did he tell me? Baked beans out of a tin can.
Oh shit!
And then been at the top, been at the bottom, been at the top, and now he's back in Florida now doing what he got to do. Because there's more people that are more talented than you. They might be more educated than you, but there's not a lot of people that can outwork you. If you can outwork somebody, then the person that might be a little bit more talented, a little smarter, if you can outwork them, you can keep up.
Right. So you both had relatively good childhoods, and then things took a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, definitely. My family got rocked. I was about 5 years old. I had a younger brother. He died as a baby in a fire. And
Like a house fire?
Yeah, my grandmother's house. He died.
Oh my God. Dude.
Yeah, then that
old
rocked
were you?
me. I was 5. I have I remember I was coming home from school and there was like a school bus. I was on the school bus and I remember pulling up to the house on the top part of Columbia Road by Franklin Park, and I remember the officer and just seeing like the chaos and all that kind of stuff outside, and the officer came up to the bus driver, was like, he came and talked to him and he had to tell him that you gotta double back basically. And I remember dropping every single kid off and being the last kid on the bus, and it was nighttime by the time we got back, and then
Wow.
And I remember my aunt or something like that grabbed me off the bus. I remember seeing my father. He was definitely high. He was up the street, and they brought me to him at a house. I remember. I don't remember seeing my mother cry or nothing like that, but I do remember sitting with her at the funeral in the small casket. I do remember that, and after that, everything was just upside down, kind of like what he said, maybe the lonely child syndrome, however you want to define that, definitely played a part in my life.
That must have kind of shattered your family in some ways, right?
Yeah, and as a kid, I feel like as a kid sometimes you just naturally adapt eventually to what's happening around you. Kind of like if you take a puppy from a litter, or you take anything, a baby, and you bring it to a house, there's a transformation period that happens, and it's just like, this is just what it is now. And I have a very good memory, so I remember her bringing me to counseling and stuff like that, and sitting with some guy putting blocks on the floor someplace, and just little pieces. But my family, the dynamic between my mother's side and my father's side, it was always kind of shaky from there. And because my brother had died under the watch of my grandmother, and my cousin, he was in there and everything like that. And no one ever expressed resentment, but I can only imagine, thinking about it as an adult now, the dynamic that it played in the family. But for me, I grew up kind of like he was saying, I was very spoiled, and maybe my mother tried to provide everything I can, me being the one that was there left. And My father, I never really knew what a alcoholic or a drug addict was. Just seeing somebody drink in the mornings and all this type of stuff. And I had siblings that I never knew about. You know, he had a lifestyle that he was involved in, kind of like what Math is explaining with his dad. And the dynamic in the house shifted. And as I got older, I became somebody that just wanted attention a lot. And that was very dangerous for me because whatever I had to do to get the attention in ways, I was willing to go that extra mile. And yeah, man, it just evolved into a person that was a follower but was really good at doing it. And long story short, you know, I just ended up being, when they say that product of my environment, I wasn't a product of it. I went into it. I entered into it. I was sneaking out the house and I was going, and maybe I was searching for brotherhood. These are things that I'm finding out about myself now. But I went out there, man, and those people in the neighborhood, all the things that we were talking about previous, the streets, the gangs, the stuff, and all that kind of things. I found myself doing all those stuff. And yeah, they tried to get me out of there. They sent me to Alabama for a while, and that was
like one of those like camps, the Scared Straight type shit?
Nah, I just went down with my stepbrothers, Terry and Tori, man, and
sounds like an arc in a movie. You know when they try to go to your auntie down.
well, I was wild because I was doing crazy stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was like go down here. No, because I did my first everything in Alabama. I shot my first gun. I seen what gang culture was, and I told you I was a follower. You know, I grew up. Music and hip hop has always been a part of me, even as a child, and everything was down there, and I was you know what I mean, explaining that childhood of who I was, and 30 days down there, I'm trying to talk like I got a southern accent, you know what I mean, like that's.
How old were you at that point? Sorry,
I'm 13.
13.
Yeah,
okay.
And I remember when I came back and all the things that I was exposed to, and I was just so eager to, as if I graduated something, and I wanted to show people this knowledge that I found in the music that I'm actually listening to. I'm around this type of stuff now, and this is what I am. So, yeah, I was putting on a show for a while, and that show ended up costing me a lot. Yeah.
What did it cost you?
At that time, cost me years of my life. I ended up catching my first cases. I was in and out of DYS at the age of like 13, 14, like right when I came up, 15, and I ended up shooting three people right on a bus in public. And yeah, that cost me my whole teenage years, no high school prom, none of that kind of stuff. It was just, you know.
You shot 3 people on a bus when you were a teenager?
Yeah.
Like a minor?
On my way to work, yeah.
Was it like a planned thing or something?
No, I was on my way to work, and I was with a friend of mine, and you know, I'm involved in this street activity, and there was one of my other friends was he was being held for a murder charge, and we seen the person that was telling on him, that whatever the information that we received, and we seen him, and decided to follow this guy, and it was just a mess.
Yeah,
I ended up shooting the girls, him. It was stupid. But through the whole time, I knew I wasn't supposed to do that. But it mattered so much to me what these people think of me that I have to go that extra mile. And I think a lot of people's, what you see out there now and why the telling rate is so high and everything, because most of these people are not like that. And I wasn't like that myself. And thank God I didn't have nobody to tell on, you know. He's like, hey, I was ready to say fuck that. You know, but thank God, man. But I was a part of that YO law in Massachusetts, youthful offender. The first group of people to go upstate and all that kind of stuff at the age of 17, and you know, I was just exposed to a lot, and sadly, I felt like I'm graduating into something, you know, but...
When you were going to prison, you felt like that?
Yeah. I mean, I caught a whole bunch of cases before then, gun charges, stolen car charges, robbery charges.
But now you're going to adult prison.
But now, you know, like, we're there in the big boys, and it was like, I just remember, they didn't tell me that no one died yet, so I was worried, and I was concerned, and I did cry. Like, I do remember that, and I do remember my mother looking at me through the cell door, and, you know, And it's just like being in school when the teachers are telling her this is what you did, and she's still trying to tell them, nah, not my son. And I'm trying to explain to her, I'm like, Ma, it wasn't like that. But we're not talking about skipping class, or, you know, we're talking about 3 people being shot. And they didn't tell me that no one died at the time. And I was worried about it. But I remember at arraignment when they just said attempted murder, I was just like, I was like, they lied to me, you know, and I just felt relief. But at the same time, I went up there, and I remember the officer saying, you made the paper, and I was on the front of the paper. And I just remember, like, this is how, like, you know, ignorant and lost that I was. I was happy that I was on the paper, not thinking about what my mother and my father are going through as the judge tells them $1 million bail and all this kind of stuff is happening, you know.
Were you more relieved because it was going to be a lesser charge, or because you didn't kill anybody?
Well, I knew with life, I know when you kill someone, life comes with that. And I pretty much knew they had me dead to rights, you know.
It sounds like it. You said it. What time was it when you did it?
It was after school, like around school time. Yeah.
He was done, bro.
But I mean, yeah.
Don't be that guy. You know them niggas in the hood that be like, nah, man, I got it. I'm gonna take it to the hoop. Like, they got you on camera. There's like 30 witnesses, bro. One of them is white. You're done.
It was. But I was a child. I was 16 years old, man. You know, I was a child, and those things wasn't even on my mind. It was just, it was just about this brotherhood. It was just about this. I did it. Like my mother crying and my mother going through what they went through. And I remember she told me one of her friends was at the station, and they seen it, and they called her immediately from a payphone, and how she felt then. But that wasn't on my mind. It was just, you know, I'm certified now, you know, because I used to get teased a lot. Like, you know, people in the neighborhood, I grew up there, they knew who I was, you know, and I was always trying to prove myself, so I was always going the extra mile, you know.
So things got pretty crazy for you during your teenage years.
Oh yeah.
Math, where were you at by that age?
So I sold my first drug at 13. Did my first weed. Yeah. So did my first drug weed at 13. Slept with a girl for the first time at 13. And
nice.
Oh, you were partying early, huh?
Yeah. So 8th grade summer, I graduated. I was a September baby. I was born in 1971. I'm a September baby, so I got out of school early. And that summer from 8th grade till it was time to go to high school is when I got into the most of my trouble. But like I said, I seen people drinking my whole life, scratch tickets, smoking cigarettes, people drunk. The first time I found cocaine was after a party that my family was having, and I found it in a $1 bill. That's the first time that I can ever really remember that I found. So I didn't know exactly what it was, but I knew it was something that you know wasn't what I wasn't supposed to have. And then I got a girlfriend about age of 14, and she lived in the projects, and that's when I got introduced to some dudes. So I was turned out. It was my man. I'm not gonna say his name, but he basically took me downtown to Mickey Finn's and bought me some brand new Deodoras. And then he was like, pick out whatever ones you want. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, pick out whatever ones you want. And then that's how I got introduced to selling, like.
I'm sorry, what's a Deodora, dude?
Deodoras are sneakers. They had the suede baby blue Deodoras.
He said new Dia within that statement, which was
cool. Mickey Finn's was like the number one. Mickey Finn's was like the number one sneaker store downtown.
This is what, late 80s?
This is like the early 80s. So we're talking about mid 80s, like 85, 86, cool. 87.
Yeah. Downtown across.
And can I just say, bro, like, parents, stop turning up so much in front of your kids. Because I went through that same shit. And when you grow up, you're like, yo, Pops was wildin', bro. Because especially when they have you young, I think they're just like thinking about like, yo, I just got to go get lit or do whatever. I've been at too many parties seeing my dad fucking too lit. Shout out to Pops. I know where you at right now. Latino restaurant, what up? Like, and I'd be like, dog, I was like 8 years old. Why am I watching you get lit? You know what I'm saying?
I definitely remember my dad in the kitchen with a fucking just ripping off a bottle of Zambuca, blasting Jimi Hendrix. And then I also have memories of myself at 19 blasting hardcore music with like a fucking handle, plastic handle of gin in the kitchen with my buddy and shit. You know, like
whatever you see your family members doing, when you're offered it, if you saw someone in your family do it or someone that you love or older brother, you say because I saw them do it that it must be okay.
Yeah, sometimes you can reject it too, though. You know what I mean? Like my father smoked cigarettes, you know, his whole life for the most part, and I never smoked a cigarette.
He just only smokes Frontos, dude. It's
I do
different.
have a frontal habit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're in a weed store. You smoked a lot of weed back in the day?
Yeah, I come up in the Redhead Sensimilia, Gold
Was it
Head,
Rex?
Redhead Sensi, skunk weed. That was the era. That was right before the crack era, so the weed was prevalent.
And what do you think about this now, dude? It's crazy now, right? This is the first dispensary you've been in?
Yeah, I've never been in a dispensary before,
Okay.
but when I run groups now in a recovery center, and I always tell people that unless you're getting your weed from a dispensary or unless you're just drinking alcohol, like you heard me put in the poem, that they're lacing the weed with fentanyl.
Yeah,
We got 11 overdoses an hour, 254 a day. And so
From weed?
Oh well, not just
No,
weed.
fentanyl.
Fentanyl
Yeah,
overdose.
I was about to say.
So the safest thing to do is to get it if you're gonna do it. And I wish I could. I have an allergy that doesn't allow me to smoke weed.
Oh, you'd be Hollywood sober if you could be?
If I could, but I can't because if I'll smoke a joint and then have a needle in my arm. I'll smoke a joint.
Oh, that's
and then
what
I
you
have
mean.
a crack pipe in my mouth.
Christ. Oh, sorry.
I smoke it. If I smoke a joint, I'm back on Mass Ave.
Oh God, dude.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
even thought. He's like, man, don't bring that weed around me. I'm gonna go smoke crack. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What kind of strain is that? Nigga, I don't want that shit.
No dabs for you.
Yeah, because I can't do
So the match.
any mind altering substance you give me. My body doesn't know it's gonna look. So for me, smoking weed would be like, you know how you come home. If my girl said, "Yo, from now on, all we're gonna do is kiss and hug." That's the weed. My body.
wow.
I know that there's something greater: the dope, the coke, the crack, the
So
Molly,
let's
the
get into
ecstasy.
that. Like,
No, wait, hold on.
he's getting fired up.
Come on now, let's go,
We're
baby.
ready to party.
Let's go.
No, yeah. So there's like a stage, right, in your addiction journey where you're probably having a lot of fun,
Yes.
right? And that's always what you're chasing, I assume, right? So at what point, like, what was like your peak of fun with drugs?
Yeah, you said you loved coming down to Lansdowne Street, by Nudea, Bienvenido,
Yes.
to get blasted. So what's up with that? Tell us the
I
Lansdowne.
mean, that's the ecstasy era. The before the MDA, the
So
raw
what's this,
Molly was
90s?
coming out. This is probably when I came home from prison. So for my second state bed, I came home, and the only reason why I got into Molly is because I came home. Mission Hill had got raided. And so I just didn't know where to get the dope from. Everybody was moved to Del Ave, or everybody had started selling down Dudley, and I just came home and I just didn't know where to get the dope from. And this dude I was hanging out with, he said, "Yo, we can get some Molly." And I instantly fell in love. Any drug that has to enhance the sex and makes you feel like real touchy feely and groovy and smooth and sexy and
Molly does really enhance sex.
I'm a good dancer, but I don't have the courage in front of people. So then
But on Molly, you're ready to
the
go.
Molly, I'm ready to go, man. I'm in the middle of the dance floor, shirt off, wife beater on, sweating. You know what I mean?
Sweating, yeah.
What's the craziest shit that Molly made you do though? Do you go like you ever see with that movie Old School with Will Ferrell where you just started streaking and shit? Like did it go that far?
I think the craziest stuff was when I mixed Molly with mushrooms and I woke up in some bushes.
I mean, that sounds
butt
nice.
naked.
Other than that, part.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
Did you ever find out the story of how you wound up there?
did you find your clothes after?
Really?
I don't. I
How
used
did
to
you get
just.
home? I want the logistics. How did you get home? Did you find sneakers? What happened?
So I was with somebody that was I was near a house where I was at, and they came over
okay.
and kind of gave me a little hoodie and a sweatsuit.
Okay, that's a good friend.
And was set. And to be honest with you, to this day, I still don't know what
It's a
happened.
life mystery. That's
Yeah.
crazy. You got to find some people that were at that party and be like, hey, listen, man,
yeah.
remember that party? Like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
That'd be cool to find out.
yeah.
I mean, it might not be cool either. You might be like, oh my
No,
God.
that doesn't-
I got a lot of stories like that though, because when you stop mixing pills and mixing drugs, it makes you do some crazy stuff that you would never do.
Like what?
I mean, I've been in hallways, man. I've had good woman and been at the top of their stairs singing butt naked at James Brown at 3 a.m. You know what I mean? I've done some crazy.
Did they like that, or they were like,
Did it
No,
work?
they didn't like that because when you waking up their kids and stuff. But
oh,
that's
yeah, kids in the house?
Yeah, it's yelling in the
You
house.
were the weird fucking mom's friend?
Yo, somebody
you're
got us some
sobered up,
crack
bro.
meth.
Yeah.
Took off his clothes.
But yeah, at the end, the different chemicals that they're putting in there, I never really knew how I was going to react. My mind would tell me that I was okay, but I was really doing some crazy stuff, and especially being out there on Mass Ave. I've done that shuffle. I've been that person to have family members drive by, and I'm out there doing the nod and the dip and the crip and all that stuff. And
Deadass?
yeah, man.
Here's the question. How do fiends have such good balance?
Yo, I got
Like,
a
why?
video,
Like, they
bro.
always stay standing no matter how hard they're leaning.
I mean, because it's your equilibrium. is just kind of like hold you. Seems like you're gonna fall asleep, but you're really not. And I don't know. People told me that I wish I was a scientist and could figure it out. But I've had boys show me pictures later of me standing in a position leaning for like 4 or 5 minutes, just swaying back and forth.
Do you think you're standing up straight at that point?
They don't give a fuck, bro.
They did a study on it, and I learned this at the last treatment place that I was working at, and how do I explain it? And he was kind of like that inner
cooler drink.
That
yeah.
Ain't got weed in it, right?
Nope.
No, water.
No, I gotta check.
It's got Molly in it. No, I'm joking. That's a joke. It's water.
Don't get him started again. You just heard how it ends up.
Don't get him started. Oh, wait. You're right. No Diddy, bro.
I forgot, but yeah.
You said you were working at the facility and what's making the people
have balance.
Like,
people
stay
have
balanced.
balance.
Was there a guy who was like really good at it? He's like, he showed off about it.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I stood for 8 hours now. No. Damn.
I think that it's just something with your equilibrium in the way that because you're mixing it with a cocktail. So a cocktail is a clonidine, a Finnegan, a Dean, and then some type of benzo, and you're taking that along with the methadone. And when you mix all those together, really what's happening is like you're really lowering your blood pressure. And that's what's making you get into this nod. And that's where it's really what an overdose is when your respiratory system goes to sleep. So then your body forgets to breathe.
So I got a question, man. Like, is there one substance here, like you tell everybody, don't even go near it, touch it? But because I know people like casually do mushrooms here and there, and some people be talking about LSD, whatever. People smoke weed constantly. Is this something you're like, dog, never touch this? Or you see that's really tears people apart?
I mean, the dope is what really, I was able to do cocaine for years, pills for years, sniff coke, and still maintain. But when you get into anything that physically brings an addiction to your body, where you wake up in the morning and you can't pick up your daughter till you have it, you can't go into the bathroom till you have it, you can't go to work unless you have it, and those are usually, fentanyl, dope, Adderalls, any type of benzo that you take that you have to take on a daily basis. Your body forms a physical addiction and you have to have it. And then so that's when the drugs dictate the rules. I might have good intentions to want to go. You know how many Christmas dinners I missed because I couldn't hold the wake up in the morning to get over there because I was dope sick. And I had to call my mother and say, I can't make it. My mother's not going to give me the money because her attitude was like, I'm not going to have your blood on my hands.
Yeah.
But, for a dope fiend, the hardest thing to do is to hold the wake up. It's similar to an alcoholic. When they're shaking in the morning, they got to try to hold liquor till the morning time so that they can get out of the shakes. It's really hard to do because most of us, once we get that what we're looking for, we just want to keep going until everything's going.
So, what was your like when you were really heading towards bottom? Was it heroin for you?
The heroin, the needle.
Yeah.
I used to wake up in the morning. I could put 80 cc's of dope right on my neck just to get off of E.
Just to feel right.
Just to be able to function, man. That's how I'd start off my day.
Are you like kind of fucked up still, or is it like get to the point where like that's really just have to even to get back to normal?
It took some time. They say it takes about 5 years to get your marbles back.
Sorry, I mean like when you have that wake up and you just shoot a little bit to get going. Like, are you like a little bit high?
Nah, you're just leveling off.
Yeah,
after a while, you don't even get. I don't know if you can feel this, but you don't even really get high anymore. All you do is getting back to normal. The first time you get high is the first one, and then for the next 25 years, it's all a chase.
Right.
It's all a chase to get that good feeling you got the first time, but you never get it.
Chasing the dragon.
Chasing the dragon. And that's what it is. It's I don't know how to process feelings. I don't know how to process emotions. So my reality is to do drugs and alcohol to numb my reality of life. Anything outside of myself to make me feel good is what I go after.
You know what's something I think about music, like with Chasing the Dragon, is like music is something where the dragon, like it keeps getting better every time. Because you keep getting better at making music. Mm-hmm. It's like, like the first time you make a coherent song, you're like, oh my God, I did it. And you listen to it a million times and all that shit. But it's not something where that's always the best one. Like, I feel like it just keeps getting better and better with every song. Or at least, whenever you get a new one that's your new favorite.
Yeah. Exactly.
Exit, and what was your drug, like when you were really in your downfall with it?
at the end of it all, I was at the end I was smoking crack and sniffing dope. That was
It's never shooting.
Nah, I never got to the needle yet. I
Yeah.
say yet because I never thought I would smoke crack either, but I got there. So,
How did you start that?
I remember my first blast. Well, actually, it was actually like kind of like with weed. They do the shotgun thing. A girl gave me a shotgun with crack smoke. And he said,
I just never heard.
"Yeah, I like this dude."
he
I like
keeps it
this
lit,
dude.
right?
Nah,
He
but
keeps it lit.
my first one was like a shotgun with crack smoke, and it was kind of tingled my brain. It was like a tingle, you know what I mean? And after that, like I would be around certain people because I sold stuff. I was a seller, you know what I mean? And obviously in our communities, we're not supposed to do these things. We're not supposed to sniff dope. We're not supposed to smoke crack. So I would but I was open to these things now, and I would go to certain places and kind of like just trying to deviate off or venture off into a room, and you know what I mean, with someone, and try to do that feeling again because I'm an addict, I'm an alcoholic, and I was just always, you know, I wanted that, and yeah. And then I remember the first time was with a girl, and
about what age was this?
I started late, man. I didn't smoke crack till like 31.
Wow.
Jesus. Oh, sorry. No, it's because it's like you don't really hear that. You know what I mean? Especially where we're from, bro. Like I remember one time, like my brother seen me use a bowl to smoke weed, and he's like, "Dog, what's wrong with you? You a fucking fiend, dude?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's Bob Marley on you, dumbass." But it was like the stigma. You know what I'm saying? And you came from the street, like you telling me that story, and then I know exactly what block you from because I'm like down the street from there.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, if you thorough from there, you do not even go near that stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
You know, that was my reaction, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and I mean, it wasn't like it just happened overnight. You know, it didn't just happen overnight where it was like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do today. It was definitely the opposite of evolution, digression, however you want to call it. But when everything turned around for me, because I was involved in all the street stuff, I was doing all of these things. I was selling this, I was selling that, I was selling this, I was doing the pimp stuff, I was in the clubs, I was doing all these things. And my world got rocked upside down, you know, when my father died. And the way that it happened, you know, my father sneaking into my stuff and using it, and then me finding him dead. I had this guilt like I killed my dad. And I became very careless about life and the next person's life.
And just to make sure, because I remember when you said the original story about your pops, he was an addict for that long. Like, how old was he when this happened?
So my father was born in 55, died in 2011. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not good at math, but
yeah. No, I'm not that great either. But
yeah,
It's what, almost 60, right? Like 55,
50 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that air, in that range, in that
56.
56. There it is. That's why they call it mathematics.
That's the only reason.
Yeah, but so when that happened, it flipped my world around. The things that guilt does to you, and
did it bring back shit from your childhood when your brother died?
I kind of just adapted to that. You know, I kind of just moved on with it. So many things have happened to me during that process. So much time in jail, so much time in prison. Just like even to this point now, I'm comfortable and I'm able to speak about this. There was a point in life where I couldn't. And that's they say time heals all, but it doesn't, you know. A broken bone never heals the same, but it's healed. And I think that's just where I'm at with it now. And I'm learning to be better doing the recovery work and working on myself. But at that time where I was at, I became so careless for life and careless for the next person's life. And I just remember everything that the seriousness that drug dealing comes with, the seriousness that the streets come with. None of those things none of those things mattered to me anymore. Saving money and looking nice, it just slowly evaporated from me. And I just remember my first line of coke in the strip club, because I was always in the strip club a lot. I remember And I remember my first time sniffing dope on Revere Beach, you know, and you know, I just used I always say it, man, just to explain this whole period of life for me. You know, the Beamer turned into a hoopty, and the hoopty turned into me using my mother's car, and that turned into a rental, and that turned into a bus pass, and before you know it, I'm sneaking on trains.
Come on now.
And that just shows you the digression of where I went, and I just became an animal, just robbing everybody, just I don't know how many, you know, where it just got so serious, man, the type of charges. But I went from these serious charges to being laughed at in court, because you go from having attempted murders, home invasions, and this stuff, and now I'm in here for larceny under 250 because I wanted to take a tablet out of the doctor's thing while I'm there bringing my kid to get serviced at Brigham and Women's, and I'm banned from Brigham and Women's because I steal tablets to bring it to Poppy. You know what I mean? Like, that's where it went for me. That's how it was, you know?
Wow. So,
Wait, how did you get caught with the tablet?
That's a whole story in itself, but I mean, there's cameras everywhere. You know, there was cameras everywhere, man.
did they bust you on the spot? Or?
No,
Okay.
they sent me a summons at my house.
All right, yeah.
It was like 16 tablets, like, because I started, like, and this is all, you know what I mean, documented stuff, man. Like, my addiction was so bad, and I was sniffing dope at this time. I wasn't smoking crack yet, but it was so bad that I called myself being a clever person, because I've never been that type of person that just wanted to come up to you and put a gun to your face and be like, give me your stuff. Like I told you, I've always been a follower of, like, I grew up with good people. I've always had a good spirit, but I was just in a dark time. And I was like, if I stole or something, I had to be sneaky about it, because I was such a coward that I didn't want you to know that I did it. So, like, everything that I did had to be like, I'm just trying to, you know, get over. And
Did you honey dick any women, bro? Because
what's that mean? I don't know.
That's like, yo,
no
yo,
Diddy.
No, because we had
Silent mass.
no, because that's when we had Adam Melvin. Shout out to Adam. He's a comedian who also was a smoker. He was like, he would fuck women, and then while they're sleeping, he would steal from them.
That's called a honey dicker?
That's when you use your dick to get something.
Oh, I never knew that
That's when
expression.
they just give you money.
Bro, when you honey dick someone, that's when you use your dick. You use your dick.
Thinking they start buying shit for you, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck 'em
exactly.
so good.
But he used it.
I think he made that
crack
expression up.
No, I definitely.
You heard it before?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I don't think it's when you steal from the woman. I think
Yeah, I
it's
don't
they
think-
just
No,
start
no.
giving you shit.
Yeah,
This is like the
Fucking
crackhead
so-
version of honey dicking. It's a little different. Yeah. Was there anything crazy like that you stole?
Nah, man, I robbed everybody.
Okay. He
I
was
robbed,
like, I didn't care.
I robbed everybody. I'm not trying to glorify that.
got you.
It cost me 4 bullet holes, being stabbed numerous times. You know, jaw broken. I've been through a lot during my robbery sprees. Yeah,
Jesus.
Damn.
a lot of the rob people.
What was your last hit?
My last hit, like my last robbery, or my
No,
last?
no, like before you became sober.
Oh, my last hit was August 3rd, 2019. So I'll have, God willing, August 3rd, 2019, God willing, I'll have 5 years this year.
Damn, you went sober during COVID, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
even tougher.
Do this next year. Fucking, what was that? That was heroin or crack at that time?
At the end, it was crack and sniffing dope.
Yeah, yeah. And then, Math, what was your last hit?
Mine was so the last time I shot drugs or smoked crack was April 13th of 2016. But while I was in Walpole, I sniffed a piece of Suboxone. So that's why my recovery date September 13th
Gotcha.
of 2016, and I'll be celebrating 8 years this year.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So what happened at those times to make you guys decide, fuck this, I'm cleaning up?
For me, I'm an habitual criminal now, so a lot like Exit. I used to, I got caught with the sawed-off shotgun at 17, school zone. Then I got caught with 114 grams of crack. Then I got caught with 14. Then my son swallowed a whole Suboxone. I got a child endangerment charge for that. And then on my last bit was like an addict case. I got caught with like 5 grams of dope and a gram of crack. Anybody else would have just got probation. But now I'm a habitual criminal, so it's like if I steal a loaf of bread. So if you get 3 state bids over 3 years or more, you become a habitual criminal. So now I have that habitual criminal. Plus, man, it's just you get tired of ripping your family's heart out. I finally got a moment of clarity. I mean, in the end, I'm a smooth dude. I get money. I've been a fence. I've been a hustler. I'm a masher. You know, I'm a silent masher when it comes to the girls. I ain't never been no pimp. It's like, you know.
Sounds like you should have been, bro.
We'll be in an illusion relationship, and you'll be paying for this and buying this.
That's honey dick.
Yeah, honey. Yeah,
He was a honey dick guy?
Okay.
When I go upstate, you're gonna take care of me. You know what I mean? When I'm in treatment facilities, you're gonna make sure I look fly, look dip. And
So you was the flyest nigga in the facility?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay at your house and live for free. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Use your car while you're at work.
Oh wow.
So
hey, maybe it's worth it.
I mean,
Everybody has a friend that does that, though.
I'm the dude that I live in rentals for like 6 months. I go into a place and live in rentals for like 6 months of the whack. Ran drugs from Matt, from Boston, New York, you name it, did it all. And then in the end, you know, I'm that Nino Brown that turned into Pookie. In the end, I'm on Mass Ave, and I thought I was gonna sell pills professionally. You know what I'm saying, on Mass Ave, and you know, it just didn't work. And I've been in the laborers union, making big money. You name it. My father was a successful construction worker, big company. My mother, but at the end of the day, I have this disease, man, that always causes me, man, to get caught up in them drugs. And so I finally came home and did something different now and got some education about how this disease works, and that only thing that works for me is complete abstinence, helping others, having a relationship with the God of my understanding. You know what I mean? Not no mystery God, but the God within. And, you know, just tapping in. Like, religion is to me, is how you honor God as a community. But spirituality is how you honor God as an individual and the God within you.
I like that.
You know what I mean? And so that's what basically works for me. Religion's for people trying to go to heaven. Spirituality is for people that have been to hell and we don't want to go back. So I've been to hell. You know what I mean? No one's ever came back and told me if heaven and hell exists, but I've lived it. Heaven's what you go through, and heaven's what you make it, and hell's what you go through.
Mm-hmm.
This man always got some bars, dude. Yeah. Like that whole song. He's a bar.
Is that part of why you called your album Exit Hell?
Yeah, I mean, Exit Hell, it was just, at that point where it was exiting hell, for me, I'm a Christian, and, you know, and I grew up with that, and when I was at rock bottom, and when I've always had that understanding of, when I was in real situations, I knew who to call on, and most people, the hardest people, I've seen them, you know, the most toughest and everybody, when the gun's to your face or your family member got killed or your dad's dying from cancer, I seen them all. You know, most of them all call on God when it get real.
Got you.
And for me, when it got real, it wasn't the bullet holes, it wasn't the stabbings, it wasn't the prison times, it wasn't my dad dying and all that. It was just, I had a son being born, and his mom was out there and she was pregnant with him. She was pregnant with my son while using. Ooh. And, you know, catching dates while being pregnant. And I was just, you know, I was just lost, man. I was done. The robberies was done. I was hustled out, and I had a whole bunch of warrants. I knew where I was going. I knew how it was to detox in a cell. I knew how it was, man. And I just had the spiritual awakening where it was like, it's either this or it's just gonna get worse from here. And I think I just tapped out. I gave up, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't just something where it was like I just let it go. But for the first time in recovery, I am a man in recovery. We have this thing where we talk about surrendering, taking suggestions. We have detox facilities and treatment programs, and I've been through 1,000 of those, but this time it was different. And yeah, man, I started praying, man, and for the first time, I started just following directions, and I learned that the shortcut, the long way is the shortcut. Right. And I just started doing basic human shit, you know what I mean? Just following the rules of this and that. And before I knew it, I was just following the rules, and I kept leveling up.
I gotta ask though, where did the music fit into all of this?
This whole time I've been making music. I mean, I was Fame Flint before, but before the drugs got started, like, music has always been a part of my life, you know?
Did the drugs fuck up the music part of life?
Oh yeah, you know, I took a Fame Flint, my last record as Fame Flint was probably done in like 2013, 2014. I didn't step back into a booth until about 2019. Yeah, 2019.
Oh, like when you got clean.
Yeah, that's where Exit Fame was created. Yeah.
You've been killing it ever since, dude. I feel like you're definitely one of the hardest working artists in the city.
I appreciate it.
You know, I'm constantly see your work, you know, and it's always high quality. You know, so
Yeah.
I think you should really be proud of yourself for the way that you changed your life and shit, man.
I appreciate it.
You got
bro.
into addiction, bro.
You know?
Yeah, definitely, man. That's probably what made me stay sober during COVID. I was, you know, they had them $30 flights to LA. I was doing videos and all over the world, man. You know, I was just dropping projects and doing all types of stuff, man. Yeah, but
What's been the best thing about sobriety for you guys?
For me, it's been able to allow my mother to sleep at night. You know,
Yeah.
for years, my mother only slept good when I was upstate or when I was in the treatment. I've been in 131 detoxes, 8 holdings, 4 halfway houses.
130 detoxes?
Like 131 times in and out from 86 to 2016.
You've gone through the detox 130 times,
100
which is pretty
130.
torturous, right?
Yeah. So I'm in 7 days. It's 7 days, and I've been in 8 holdings, or holdings where you go up to like for 90 days, and a halfway house. Been in 4 halfway houses where you can go up for, up to like 6 months to a year. I'm institutionalized, man. I've been living in institutions since I was 17. So if you put me in structure, I can do good. But then when you take that structure away, I fall apart. And basically what the 12 steps is structure without the boss.
Right.
Structure without the CO. It's structure without staff. And so now I revolve my life around the application of the 12 steps because I have to put those 12 steps into action. But my mother being able to sleep good at night now, I finally got my dream job. My purpose, man, is just being of service to others, like running groups, being a motivational speaker, doing the poetry. You know, now being around exes so much, man, I don't picked up my pace a little bit. I you know, I ain't no rapper, but I can jump on something. You know what I mean? And then we go, you know, me, Exit, Big Work. We go up into the schools. Work was in the schools with us.
Shout out Clockwork in the back,
Yeah,
chilling.
Clockwork in the back. He, you know, he shows love to the kids, man. He went and gave a kid a cash app. Exit was passing out sneakers. We passed out. Matter of fact, I got some merch for you guys. We passed out shirts. We hats. I just work with the 8th graders in Taunton. I just, after being, you know, a habitual criminal, I just worked in a prison for 2.5 years. Not as no CO, but as a recovery coach, and I have my own program called Recovery Navigation. Now I'm running a program on at the Family Nurturing Center for Officer Returning Citizens every Thursday night. So just being able to give back, man, and being able to wake up and make a decision without the dope, man. Dope has made all the decisions for me, man, since basically I was 18 years old. So from about 18 to 45, dope or some type of pill or some type of Suboxone or methadone has basically made every single decision. Can I be a good boyfriend after I do the dope? Yeah. Can I maintain my being a good dad for a few hours after getting my fix? Yeah, but now I'm doing it consistently. And I went from being a deadbeat dad to now I'm a full-time father. I take care of my father full-time. You know, I'm going to go pick up my daughter. It's going to be late tonight, but she's grinding with me, man. You know, Sky Skizzle, shout out Sky Skizzle Sky. And, you know, she's grinding with me, and she's in all my videos. She's wherever I go, wherever I am, she is. And that wasn't always the case. I was a deadbeat dad because I was dead spiritually, man. So there's 4 letters in love, but then there's 4 levels. There's mental, there's emotional, there's spiritual, and there's physical. And I never knew how to be mentally and emotionally and spiritually available for my kids. And so, you know, I had to, like he said, started taking some suggestions, being open-minded. Some people taught me how to actually be a father, because the first letter of father is F, because a father puts his family first. And the first letter of father is F, because a father puts his recovery first. And that's why I'm able to go from a deadbeat dad to a full-time father, and actually getting ready to crush out a TED Talk.
Really?
Yeah, May 4th, I got our TED Talks Roxbury.
Good for you,
When
man.
I say rocks, y'all say berry. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Can people go to that?
So it's gonna be May 4th. People can go. They put the first batch of tickets out, and it's sold out real quick. Because I just feel like, you know, myself, Exit, we bring a lot of good energy, and we got a positive message. We've lived in the negative, and now we're going to the positive. And it actually takes 2 negatives to make a positive. So I take my prison time and my addiction, and I actually go now and I present a positive message. I take the fact that I was a deadbeat father and always self-centered, and I actually now bring a positive message of how you want to be there for your kids, be of service to other people. It's all about being other-centered versus God-centered, you know what I mean? And that's really the dynamic of this whole recovery piece is, you know, inside the word recovery, you see REC and then you see over Y. So the way you get over yourself is I had to wreck the old version of myself and then recreate a new version of myself. And that's what recovery is. First set of recovery is R, last one's Y, because it's about becoming the real you. You know what I mean? So that's what we do on a daily basis. Exit sends a gratitude list every day, a goals list. We check in. We go to meetings together. You know what I mean? We go on, you know, we do service. We're going to do a recovery event for some kids that are, you know, mentally challenged and physically challenged in a couple of weeks, April 25th. And so just being able to give back, man, all the stuff I try to do in the street with the girls, with the selling guns, carrying guns, doing this, none of that stuff ever got me nowhere. I get my vulnerability, man, and owning my weaknesses, owning my character defects. I get more respect than all that stuff that I ever did in the streets, man. At the end of the day, it didn't get me. No one's talking about, no one's looking for me on Mass Ave. Nobody's praising me in Walpole right now. Nobody's praising me in a crack house or a dope house saying, wow, remember when he had those fat 20s? Nobody's giving me props for none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, he had the best bags.
Yeah, he had the fattest bags. Yeah, yo. Yeah, nobody's sitting there like, yo, remember back in 2012 when Math had that fire flame? And nobody, my name ain't ringing bells with none of that. But I tell you one thing, I'm making a lot of noise right now in this positive realm, in this recovery realm.
Man.
I told my man I'm going to come home and be the Malcolm X of recovery, man. And my word is bond, and my bond is life. And I should give my word before my bond shall fail. You know what I mean? Yes.
Doing it, bro.
Yes.
Exit, what's your favorite thing about being sober?
I don't think I've seen it yet.
No?
I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it yet. But just sitting front row with my mom at church on Sundays.
Right.
My son, he was really happy to see me the other day. And I like traveling. I like going to New York. Just the people that see me fall and just seeing the look in their eyes that, you know, I'm back in position. I'm doing what I like to do. The best is yet to come, you know. But, yeah, I'm enjoying the journey.
Yeah.
Journey's the best.
It must be a
so far.
relief to like not be living that crazy lifestyle anymore. Right? It must be like so much more peaceful to live the life.
Nah, yeah, the peace and the serenity is priceless. That's priceless. And you know, thought I was having good times until those good times started having me. And now I'm just, you know, just finding the direction of where I'm going. And like I'm writing a book now. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
It's just, you know, I'm
About your
making
life?
yeah. You know, I'm making music. I'm meeting people that I grew up listening to.
When you drop that book, let us know. Because honestly, the whole time he was talking, I was like, I'd read that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Yeah, he got a good.
yeah, man. So I do believe the best is yet to come. So
It's amazing. It's been really cool, fellas, to hear you about your lives and learn a lot more about you as men and what you've been through and what you're doing right now. And, you know, I can't commend you enough for the way you're living.
man, I appreciate you having me, man. And
Yeah, it's an honor to even have, you know, we're coming on here promoting a little bit of a different message. So the fact that you were even open to let us come on here and use this platform to kind of like just create some awareness, that was some real stuff.
Hell
too.
yeah, man. I mean, I really like both of you guys, first of all. You
Yeah.
know, my father struggled with drugs and alcohol a lot, so I've seen it, you know, firsthand and everything. So it's an important subject to me,
Yes.
you know.
I got some so I got some hats for y'all.
Thank you, bro.
MBM motivated by math.com
Okay.
hats. Okay. There you go. You can give your man one. And then I got some shirt. So these are real people, hail people shirts. So I used to think that real people sold drugs, did drugs, shot people, killed people, but real people actually hail people. So I got that's for you. Yeah. And then that's for you. Oh man.
All right.
Yeah, man, and this was dope. You know, being able to come down here and get this experience.
Thank you so much, dude. Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you, man.
Like that shit.
Yeah.
Fellas, Feel free to hang. We're about to get to Gweaze and the guys, but if you got to take off, you can do that too.
You know that.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Appreciate
for
you.
real.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. What's up? We're back. That was super dope, but we're going to change speeds now. We're going to have some fun. We got Gweaze. I said that right?
You said it right. You said it right.
Yeah, okay. Here, give this mic a little further.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I dropped the weed.
Yeah, what the fuck, Dallas?
Yo,
We
come
got
on,
Gweaze
Dallas, man. You can't be dropping the Gweaze.
and it's Thomas, right? Thomas maybe?
Everybody hates Thomas.
Everybody hates Thomas.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's just my government.
You seem like a nice guy, bro. Why do they hate you so much?
I like.
You can move the mic a little.
Yeah, just take the whole thing and move it back.
Like that?
Yeah, I mean, just move the whole stand and shit. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Nah, there's like a meaning behind that. So basically, like, I don't know, personally, like I grew up in Boston, of course. You
Yeah.
know, I did a lot of things like sports, and I just feel like there isn't a lot of support in my eyes. And, well, at least there wasn't me growing up, I feel like. And I don't know, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people just, you know, secretly hate on, you know, stuff like that a lot of people do in the community.
Okay.
I'm just like, bro, I don't know. Like, so I just made the name Everybody Hates Thomas, and it kind of reflects off Everybody Hates Chris. So.
Right. That was the show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, there were black people on it, Dallas.
Yeah.
I watch black people's shows, bro.
No, but the way you
Sometimes,
said that, I was like, whoa. That's,
Not all the time, but sometimes you do.
I mean, I used to love honestly, some black people's shows are some of my favorite shows.
like
too.
Cops. There's a lot of cops.
No, the Cosby Show,
Yeah.
man. The Cosby Show.
You picked the rapist one? Jesus.
That shit was great. I don't care. Everybody knows that shit was great.
That's
That-
wild.
Also,
was
Living
pretty
Color.
It was a pretty good show. I'm not
Living
gonna-
Color, Martin.
That was definitely a good show.
Martin was fired. Martin's on Netflix.
Martin, that's my favorite show.
The Wayans brothers, bro.
Wayne's Brothers was epic. Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I like the Three Stooges.
Yo,
Yeah.
Three Stooges is fire. It was one of the best
Like
shows
that
ever.
old shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
only
what I used
watched
to
that
watch.
when I ain't had no cable.
That's the only thing I ain't have no cables. That's all I used to watch.
Yo, nigga, you know when I had cable, when my neighbor was scamming Comcast, when he got cable, I got cable. But when they canceled that bitch until he got a new ID and shit, shout out to you, bro. Like I'd be asked out. I'd be like nothing but fucking Jerry Springer and shit all fucking day.
I used to rip the wires off the chargers and take the tips and the electrical part and I used to stick inside the analog, right?
This nigga, get him a gun.
And it'll give you all the channels that you couldn't get
Oh,
because you didn't have an antenna.
yeah.
Really?
So I created my own antenna.
How do you know that?
Damn.
Yeah,
How do you know that?
because I just told you I ain't have no cable.
But what
You
made you
figured shit out.
experience that? Like,
I really don't know.
Desperation, dude. You start
Yeah.
figuring shit out.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
I need these channels. That's like on cable. If you used to switch back and forth between the A and the B trunk.
You know why
On,
it-
on
it
Spice,
was?
it would show you this shit for a second.
You realize that the little analog thing just had that little point on it at the end.
Yeah.
To stick it in. I was like, let me just stick something in there and see if something works, and it worked all the time.
It's just a wire. You can use a paper clip.
Yeah,
Right.
You can use a paper clip.
yeah, your
That
paper
works.
clip or
that?
a hanger.
As an antenna.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And we didn't get to Lewis yet.
Oh yeah.
Yo, yeah,
shit.
617
617
Lewis.
Lewis in the
This-
house.
Let's go.
So how do you guys all know each other?
I knew Lewis for about 3 years, probably. 3
Dude,
years
that
online.
hat is fire, bro.
Right here?
What's
I
that,
just
tiger
bought
on there?
This Ed Hardy.
Oh, you haven't seen Ed Hardy in a while.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
You
I'm
trying to
bringing
play
it back.
Bringing it back. I like
What was
it.
that spot where everybody used to get Hardy in
Nigga, Marshalls, bro. That shit.
It was in Marshall?
He's at Marshall.
Yeah, that shit ended up in Marshalls. The Hot Topic, I think you might be talking about.
Nah, I forgot where.
I got this from Lids.
Nah, the spot's
Journeys?
it's closed down.
Oh.
It was in Phil's Corner. In
Snap.
that big ass lot. Oh, how old are you?
Nigga, Hip Zeppy?
25.
You talking about Hip Zeppy?
Yeah, probably closed by then.
You old, right? You 30?
I'm about to be done.
They got any white tiger hats? I like white tiger. I got a white tiger.
Yeah, I
on my
think
arm
so.
right here.
Why you want it to be a white tiger?
You know why. Don't fucking ask
Hey,
that
come
question,
on,
bro.
dude.
Because
That's
they're rare and they have
crazy.
blue eyes, just like me.
White Tiger.
That's fire. I like that.
yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, white tigers are fine. dude.
That's a good recovery, bro. I'm not going to lie.
That was definitely
You
good
win this
recovery.
round of racism.
That's tough.
That's definitely tough.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, I interrupted you. How do you guys know each other?
I knew him for about 3 years. I want to say, just on social media. Like,
Okay.
you know, when you, I feel like the comedy room on social media is just small. Like it's a small world. Everybody know each other.
Yeah.
Whether you saw a video or something. So I figured out he was from Boston. Wanted to work with him, but our schedules was 2 different schedules, and we finally linked up. Literally,
Magic.
like
Fire.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, really?
2 weeks ago, yeah. I already knew him. I was talking to him, FaceTiming him for many years. Never
met in person.
Never met in person until like 2 weeks ago. And then I met this guy, Gweaze. at the House of Blues like last month at an event.
I think it's like old friends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, they homies.
Just met
What
him.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, following the energy.
I already had Lewis on Snapchat before he was viral. And he started going viral. He moved to Miami. And then I ended up getting on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I was on TikTok. I ended up meeting Lewis.
Yeah, we was battling.
And then Lewis ended up meeting him. And he told Lewis about me.
Yeah, I told him in the car.
And he's like, oh shit, I know him from TikTok. And it was like y'all know each other from social media.
So I want to get into this battling thing, but before we do, we got to talk about this strain from New Dia, right?
Wait,
That you guys just dropped.
first of all, don't disrespect it. It's New Dia. Bienvenido.
New Dia.
New Dia.
New Dia. Yeah, the biggest.
We got Gweaze Berries.
Yeah, Gweaze Berries.
Okay, and what's the deal with this strain? You guys just dropped it. It's in the Red Sox bag, which I like right off the bat.
So right now we're dealing with small batch strains. We're working together on curating and creating events for the culture.
Okay.
So we're in the establishment right now.
Sure.
It's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody 21 plus. So right now we're curating like events based on Gweaze, based on me. I'm a designer. I design stuff. I design sneakers, hats, and everything like that. So we're basing it based off that and working with
You got those in high tops, by the way?
Oh no, we're gonna have those in like next year.
Okay, bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit about
Yeah.
right.
Hey, I'm a sneakerhead, bro. So I was just like,
Yeah, so it was our style. We started off with the Jordan actually.
Yeah.
And we was doing what like you see what's that brand that be doing the stuff with Levi's? They be gallery department. Is that gallery department?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that paints
Chrome
over
Heart.
Levi's and
Yeah,
stuff like Chrome Heart and all that stuff.
Okay.
So like I was already designing. I didn't want to drop anything because I'm very I like stuff to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And I like it to mean something. It has to have a creative moment behind it. So I didn't want to just drop anything based on fashion because people switch up what they want to wear every day. So I really made my stuff for the average worker, somebody that actually wears clothes every day. So my sneaker was based on for trainer. Everything is mine, the Pantone color, the sole, everything.
Can I check it out?
Designed. Yeah, go ahead.
It kind of matches your fit. Did you bring these
Nice,
for
too.
Dallas?
Yeah, it's size 12.
I got size 12 for you out the house.
Hey.
I got you. I'll
This
bring
is dope,
you
man.
a pair next time.
Yeah. I really
We
like
started off with the Jordan, but then Kukai started getting sued. So
That's
we
what I
didn't
thought
want
you
to.
meant.
We didn't want to remake the sneaker and get sued by Nike.
Yeah, it'd be stupid too when they do that because I feel like they would do
It
so
was
much.
like a fashion thing. I think it's a statement. Like the Jordan 1's a statement sneaker. Everybody likes the
Facts.
Jordan 1. So it's like telling a creator, somebody who likes art, not to redesign the sneaker and make it one of their own in order to show their way of being creative. It's like
It's insanity.
exactly. It's insane.
But that's, I mean, if they got a patent, they got a patent, right?
Bro, but what it does, it only does, all it does for sneakers specifically is help your brand out more. Because if you get it out, you spread it more, you remix it, you get different people into it.
Yeah.
Different maybe fashion people that was into following you for your fashion shit, different fashion shit, but they're like, yo, those kicks are fire.
Yeah.
And now they buying Jordans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like they should have a law against it, but like maybe not
No,
care.
like, yo.
Like there should be a law
I-
against just ripping somebody's shit off, right?
Like loosen your
Yeah,
pussy
I
lips.
think
Nike.
ripping somebody's shit off, but I think sometimes they go too far because there was some people that was changing the patterns on the sneaker. You know what I'm saying? And they still try to go for them too. You know what I mean? So
I
I
see,
think,
yeah.
I think they should have some type of leniency with it because at the end of the day, you need the culture in order to create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think it does a company like Jordan any benefit to crack down like that.
Yeah, I think it takes away from the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys made these sneakers for the people. The people want to redesign these shoes. You're obviously not making the sneaker that they want, and everybody's seeing different styles in their head.
Yeah, why don't you just hire those
You know
kids?
what's
Exactly.
You know?
You know what I'm saying? Hire these people.
Hire the best designs. Like, dog, they do that all the time too. Jordan does those charity drops. You know what I'm talking about. And he lets the kids who are like got cancer and shit design their own kicks. They do that.
And they
then
take
got
in the
talking
best
about,
design.
the Dornbreakers.
Dornbreaker.
Yeah,
Dornbreaker.
exactly. And those kicks go for crazy amount of money. And that's a kid designing it. And then you got things like Nike ID. They want you to design your own shit, and then they gonna sue you when you do it.
they
That makes
mad you
no
making
fucking
money.
sense. Sorry.
You know what it is? I think that they want control over the money being made on the sneaker because if you're allowing somebody to recreate a sneaker on your own website, but they can't recreate the sneaker on their own, there's a problem. It's because you guys are high pricing the sneaker on your website
Making profit.
and you're making a profit, so it takes away from their brand
Them
that
niggas
way.
make enough money.
They should just
All that child labor.
If they really care so much, they should just come up with like a easy licensing arrangement.
Yeah, there should be a licensing. The same way they give their sneakers to other stores and franchise it, they should do the same thing.
Right, yeah,
A lot
why
of
not?
people to franchise their own sneaker. If somebody can sell it and there's a creative moment behind it, it makes sense, why not do it?
Yeah.
It's like sampling music.
Yeah, it's 50. You're going to spend money on marketing anyways.
Let him do
People
it.
are the marketing.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, so the battling thing on TikTok. You were telling me about this a little bit the other day. I still don't fucking understand what it is.
I know TikTok is like.
And word is one of these things where I'm just too old to get it. But
I feel the same way.
Nah, it's all ages on there. It's all ages.
No, it's not all
so
ages.
what-
Age is 18 plus. So in order to be on TikTok, you got to be 18 plus in order to go live.
in order to go live, okay.
Yeah.
And battling is one thing that people do on TikTok live.
No,
Right.
What kind of battling?
So when people go live, some people either stream and just talk about themselves.
So just sitting there.
Yeah,
looking at
it's
the
like a
camera.
social environment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
allows people to be themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then the battling is
It's where
What?
where the show goes down.
is
Yeah.
two people on live at once,
It could be 2-on-2. It could be 1-on-1.
Just talking shit.
up to 4 people.
It not. Some people don't talk shit. Some people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people go on there just for the money and they don't know how to talk shit, so they can't handle that. You know what I mean? But it's like you're put in somewhere where it's nothing but entertainers.
And so you're just going on, and then you just somebody like, is it a random
It's
challenger?
random. I can go on there right now and
You want to do it right
Yeah, I
now?
can do it right now.
Do it right now. Let's get a battle
People
started.
it's like people gift you. That's how you earn your money.
Okay.
By people gifting
So
you.
you're hosting a live, and people start gifting you.
Yeah.
And then TikTok pays you based on the gift that you
yeah,
get.
if you get
sorta
half
like-
of whatever somebody spends.
So like Twitch.
So
I was
somebody-
just about to say it's sort of what Kai does. How he has big gifters, but it's a different platform.
Somebody buys the gift from TikTok and gives it to you, and
Yeah, like,
TikTok
here we
gives
go.
you a cut of that
That's how
sale.
you get paid.
Okay. And so by hosting a good live, they give you more gifts.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally, so if you
Depends
have
on
a
how you
fan
entertain.
base already before you make a TikTok, it's easier for somebody that's just building their live randomly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you already have, like say if you're famous, right?
Yeah.
You already have a platform, but it's based off where your platform's coming from. Like it's adults spending money. Kids don't really spend money like
Right.
that. It's the adults spending that type of cash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
so that
in
means
order-
the hose is eating.
So
Mad
imagine you having a bunch of adults on your TikTok and they know who you are and they're a fan of you.
And they just throw money at you like a stripper.
If you're in a,
I mean,
in a
that's what
battle,
Twitch donations are.
Like,
See, I
so-
got 200.
like right now we're in a battle with
Oh, wait, you're battling right
hey,
now?
Hey, I'm gonna be back. You guys ain't on
Damn, we
live.
got battle live right now.
No. I need somebody that's on live. That's actually all right. Perfect person. Steph's viral, anyways.
See, I got 250,000 followers on there, and I don't even go live for it. He
me
be
see
telling
what
me,
stuff
I'm like,
at.
bro, I don't even know how to do it.
Yo, Steph.
Hey, what you got? 600K on TikTok?
Yeah, 600K.
So this is my guy Steph right here. I don't know if you ever seen him on Instagram.
What's up,
He's
Steph?
viral too for, like,
So are we battling Steph right now?
Yeah, look. All right. So we're about to get into a battle with Steph right now.
Fuck
Let's
you,
go,
Steph.
Steph.
Fuck
Hey,
you, dude.
Steph. Hey, Steph. Show him how we battle.
Are we about to dance or something?
Talk to him as if we was in a battle.
You said talk to you like we in a battle?
Yeah, talk to him like we in a battle. Like there's somebody that you want to beat.
Oh yeah, we about to put it on his head, y'all.
No Diddy.
Who are you going to put on their head?
Drop it on the chat. Let's go, chat. Drop that line on
Let
him.
me see what he look like.
So line's $300.
Oh,
If somebody spends $300, he gets $150.
oh, it's TikTok.
So we want somebody to spend $300
You
right
don't
now?
want somebody to spend it on you, but you want somebody to spend it on you.
Let's get that speed.
So you just start saying shit. So now battle. I want to see you battle, dude. So battle against him.
Hey, Steph, you about to get fucking cooked, dude.
What's up, Miss Brittany?
You don't got nobody over there. Who's over here? You got no. Everybody over there got a freaking frozen badge, dude.
This dude, he was just on my IG the other day. He liked something.
Who the broken Steph on the
Yeah.
app?
Well, show him.
Yo, Steph, how you guys shooting basketball, but you guys ain't shooting no shots over here, dude? What's going on?
That's the one that went viral for looking like Klay Thompson.
Bro, how you trying
He
to cook
snuck
me?
into
You
the-
washing dishes
That's
right now,
what that
dude.
is.
That's who that is right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
He
saw
snuck
that.
into the arena looking like Klay
Yeah,
Thompson.
you didn't see him?
Yeah.
That's Steph.
The Klay
Oh,
Thompson
what?
looking like that shit was crazy.
That's
he actually
hilarious.
did it.
Steph be on here, Soldier Boy be on here, everybody be on here.
No shit.
It's a
Yeah, he was
platform
just-
where people. It's a platform where your fan can come spend money on you instead of going to a show.
Okay. Thank you, Steph.
Yeah, Steph, I'm gonna call you back.
Definitely, right? Klay Thompson, nigga. That'd be lit.
All right, so you just go on there and do that, and people tune in
Yeah.
and start throwing gifts at you.
Yeah. Like a
yeah,
stripper,
but no.
like you said earlier.
Yeah. Like internet stripper.
Literally,
virtual
though.
stripper.
Like somebody likes you, they will start spending money on you if they got it.
Bro,
It's
they
all about
call
if they
them-
got it. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
somebody
what
got
is
money,
in
they
it for
spend
them?
Dog, people just like
The-
to spend on what they like. Like
It's not. It's attention.
Yeah.
You got somebody saying your name. Hey,
Oh, because you like shout them out?
They say, Dallas just shot me a line. Dallas just shot me a fucking line, dude. Yeah, it's on your fucking head, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like people like that. Now I'm yelling, I'm screaming your name, I'm praising you for just shooting that.
You might
now
want to send another
turn
one.
it up. Now you're turning. Oh yeah, that's how he feels about that.
Some dork in his room, like getting all psyched.
It'd be old ladies.
Why you made it more again, nigga? No,
you won't believe it though. It'd be old ladies, bro. Be girls that once want to fuck you or something like that, bro. They'll come spend that money on you because
you
they
be
want
honey
something.
dicking online.
I don't even have to do that. I be telling them I got a girl, and they.
You be honey dicking.
I bet you that ups the money.
I still respect.
That probably ups the money, right? When you say
No,
that,
it offsets the money.
It drops it.
It'll drop it.
Oh wow, really?
You can't be yourself on TikTok like certain aspects, you know what I'm saying? Because you have to know who your audience is when they're spending the money. If everybody that coming in there likes you because they want you and they see they can't get you, they ain't gonna continuously spend that money. Now, if they're there for the entertainment, you get more money because they're not in there for nothing but entertainment.
Dallas, kind of like when a lot of the Twitch streamers too, if you spend a certain amount, they'll be like top donator.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And your name will literally be on there. So there's certain streamers that have whales, they call them, and they'd be like just rich dudes who are like, fuck it. And then
that is weird.
You know what I mean? It is weird.
There's
We trying to get the same shit. Yo, simp for us. Fuck that.
Yeah, how do we set up that shit on
no
this?
Diddy though.
$1,000 plus on that app with no problem.
Yeah.
A day.
We got to get on this shit, dude.
I know so now you want to get on it after you said the money.
I'm learning, dude. I'm learning.
You could be going live.
So now
You could be going live right now on the podcast.
No, donate this nigga a white tiger hat. Give me the money.
Yeah, make sure it got blue eyes though. If it don't got blue eyes, he's not gonna consider.
I mean, we are live right now, so we might as well be doing this on some gift shit, right?
You know, YouTube lets you do it too.
YouTube has that.
Exactly.
Huh?
Super chats.
Yeah, YouTube. Every
Right, YouTube has it, right?
Every platform has
I
it.
was just on Instagram.
It's just the exact same thing as
TikTok's-
Twitch.
TikTok is the biggest platform for that.
I was
TikTok
just on
is.
Instagram the other day. Someone donated me within total within that live, I got like $100.
That's nice.
I was just on there for like 5 minutes.
Just hanging out.
One person sent me a gift, then everyone just started sending
On
me
Instagram?
Yeah, I swear.
shit.
Badges.
You
They
do
bought a
it?
badge. They was buying badges. I'm like, yo, what the heck? And I didn't know you could buy more than one badge.
Shit,
I was confused.
Dallas, you didn't tell me.
Hey, I need to go viral on Instagram too. Then I'm already making money on TikTok.
Yeah, every platform.
Yeah,
So how did you guys build your following? Like, how'd you go viral and get all those followers and shit?
on Instagram.
He nods his head really
I don't
quickly.
got it. They do.
Nah,
No, yeah,
I ain't
I know.
gonna lie. It was before that though. Like I've been doing this for about 7 years now. So like you probably saw videos and you didn't even know it was me. Like I look different. I gained weight. So like I've been going viral for a very long time. And like in college. So my first video went on World Star. I got a couple dollars from that, and I was like, bro. And I was playing basketball in college. So I was just like, you know what? I'm broke. I'm a broke college student. Fuck this sport. I'm about to just go keep making videos. And I like the acknowledgement. Like when I go out in public, people know who I am. So I just kept on making videos. But
And then everybody started hating you.
yeah, but secretly, like okay, what I mean by that is like I went viral one time, well, a few times on Twitter, and it was on Shade Room stuff like that. But I noticed people that I personally know that I would dap up in person, or females, they would like talk shit in the comments. Not like I can see the comments, so I'm just like, damn. But then at the end of the day, they would still see me later on, like, oh, I like the video you just posted, but like you're talking shit about the video, how people in Boston are corny, trying too hard. It's like, damn, it's like secret love, basically, like secret hate. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you secretly hate me, but in person, it's like, yo, I fuck with you, like, how we, like, you know, I just wasn't going for it, so I was like, you know, everybody hates Thomas.
That makes
That's all
sense.
it is.
Hey,
And what type of videos was it at first?
Skits. So I would do like relatable content. Like, say if you ever in a house and like you got no socks on, no shoes, no nothing, and you ever stub your toe late night, something like that. Like I'll do a relatable video like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or just like you're on your phone late night and you like drop your phone on your face. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do that. Or like if you're trying to put your charger in the wall late night and you're just trying, it takes you about like 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes trying to do it. That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
like shit like that. You trying to find the outlet.
The USB cord is always the wrong way.
Yeah, like that. So I was just doing relatable content. So
and you end up actually looking at the last moment, like,
yeah, and then what really made me viral was the head dog video you saw, like, and I was in the corner mall. And like I did that in 2017. I did it one time. It got like 1 million views. I looked at the 1 million views. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to go back to doing skits. A couple years ago, I'm like, you know what? Let me just. I need a niche, and I was like, let me do it again. I did it again, 5 million views. Did it again, 11 million views. I was like, wait,
say which type of video?
So you ever go to the mall, right? And you go to the food court.
Yep.
And you know how the people get the Chinese restaurant, they give out the samples.
Oh yeah.
So like,
love that.
I go viral for just like getting the sample, you know, nodding my head really fast. Sometimes I'll get like 5 samples, 6 samples, but the whole time it's like how to get free samples or how to get free food, how to get full off of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people like it. I don't know how, but I'm just giving what the people want, and then it works.
You know what it is? When he be head nodding, it's like a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine somebody head nodding at you. Wow.
Right.
Well, yeah, you're distracting them at that
And
point.
it's the face he does. He does mad eye contact.
Yeah.
I was just like,
They be all confused, just laughing like, okay.
bro, if I'm
Like,
a
I get
random
one more?
Chinese lady giving out samples, I'm confused as shit.
Yeah.
I was like, is he about to rob me?
Next thing I know, I'm 8 samples in and I'm full. I'm like, yo, I'm done. Yeah, for real.
And at the paper.
Whole plate.
Yeah,
That's
but-
not bad, dude.
Yeah.
So relatability.
Yeah, that's it. And knowing what the people want.
Yeah.
And being different for real. Because when I felt like me personally, me doing content, like there's been a lot of older people that have been doing comedy skits and stuff like that, but they just weren't consistent as I was. So I was like kind of standing out because I was getting on different platforms and being consistent with it. Like I was getting posted on World Star every day, like twice.
Damn.
So it was like, and I wasn't paying. I'm broke. Like people ask
Shout
me,
out
did you
Danny
pay?
at
No, I'm
World
not
Star.
getting paid. I'm not getting paid. So
Just good
What
content.
about you, man? You said you got 600 on
On TikTok, I had 600K. It started because I went to a Diddy party and then.
Oh God!
Nah.
You going to one of them side rooms?
I'm like,
Nah, this way ain't no Diddy, no Diddy.
Like, you want the
This could be a viral clip right there, bro. Yeah.
Diddy, hey, shout out to Diddy.
I got the cheesecake, nigga.
Fact, shout out to sponsor Diddy. But I did a video with like this. I was at a college place. It was like I forgot which college it was. I did a video with this like I don't know what wrong with the kid. He sounded like a robot, and I went up to him. I said, "Hey, say what's up to my new boyfriend." And he talked like funny, like he talked like a robot. And that shit just like I posted that the day before I quit my job, and that shit changed my whole life.
Bro,
Like from
I
right there.
recognize you now. I've watched his
Remember that
shit.
video? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember him, dog. Yeah.
You see him all over Target and everything.
Yeah. I've seen random ass shit, and then I was like, yo, this nigga's crazy. Yeah.
Now one of my videos hit. Oh, that one like I had quit Five Below. That's like a Family Dollar type of shit
Oh yeah,
in
my
Florida.
kids want to go there all the time.
Yeah.
We
Shitty
got that
candy.
up here.
Oh, y'all had that video?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Bro, how you from Boston? You don't get on.
I gotta say,
I haven't
there's
lived
some
in
things
Boston
that-
for 7 years. So,
I can't believe it's only
here.
$5
Damn.
sometimes.
but it was like after that video, I swear to God, it was like I started getting paid consistently on TikTok. It started taking care of the bills.
Get
Like,
paid how? Off views?
yeah.
Yeah, monetize you.
And then you just.
And
get
it
paid
was
off
lit.
views,
I swear to God, I had just quit the job the next day. My video blew. Like, and then my account just started going crazy. And I'm like, it was so weird. It was like exactly when I quit the next day I posted a video, that shit went nuts. And then from there, I was like, oh shit. So I tried YouTube as well. I was doing like public interviews. And then my third video, I was like, you know what? I got to do something crazy where no one ever done. So I would go up to girls and say, can I grab your ass? And then I'll be like, I'll give you $100. So they'll be like, yeah. And I shake their hand. I grab their ass with the $100 and put it there, and then it ends up being a fake 100. But because they shook my hand and agreed to it,
Yeah.
it's like, I can't get in trouble. You literally gave me consent to grab your ass.
Right.
And you didn't know if the money was real or not. You just said yes. So that shit blew up from there. It just started going crazy.
Oh, this nigga scamming. That's crazy.
Damn.
But yo, shout out to you. No, yo, that was mad funny because I recognized you a little bit, bro, for the
Yeah.
head nod. But and him when he said it, I was like, dude, I know who you are.
Probably know him and his best friend too.
Bro, it literally, the video, like how I got viral was, it was this video, it hit 25.1 mil. And from there, this is the video, it hit 15 mil.
Well,
Is that the
Put it to
robot
the
kid?
we could
Well, what the heck? Lovely bleep is going on.
And then from there on, that shit went crazy when he did that.
No shit.
What's going on?
No shit. So, what's up, bro?
That's stories.
So yeah, the prank videos, dude. Like, that's always. Like, have you ever gotten anybody chasing you down and
Bro,
shit?
I've been chased. I've been like in Florida. I can't go. I'm banned for a year at a mall, and then certain WalMarts. Like there's certain WalMarts and Targets where they accept us in there because they like us. Like they know what we're doing. They
really?
know. But some people know. Like they'll call the cops. They'll trespass us. Take our whole info down.
So I need to hear, bro. So like, when was that first time you tried some shit? They called the cops. How did that go? Did they put you in cuffs and shit?
One time I pranked this guy. I hit him with a cardboard thingy, and I said, "Move out the way, sweetheart." And he got really mad, and he had like this wooden, like this big ass wooden shit. No Diddy. And he started chasing me. And he's like, "I'm gonna shove this up your ass," and he was so serious. Like he was
No Diddy.
dead
No,
ass.
He was on that Diddy.
All
Yeah.
That's a pause. This is a whole pause.
Like he was
conversation.
literally running with the stick, like, "I'm gonna catch your ass." Like I'm like, damn. Like that was my first encounter. But people like, a lot of, because I do the real ones and then I do the stage ones, but the stage is for entertainment because it's considered a skit.
Yeah.
So the stage ones technically always hit the most, but when I do the real ones, I'll be like hours, like 4 hours going around stores, and it's just like it's much harder. The people's reactions, people would think, damn, why don't they hit you? Or there's not a lot of people that react like that. Like people are gonna react like, oh, like they don't really care. They don't really give you a reaction like you would think.
You know
like
why
not a
yours
lot of
came
people.
up for me was because I was watching Salim the Dream moan in people's ear. You know that one?
I was just about to
Yeah,
say,
yeah, that's what it reminded. That's why it came up for me. That's why I've watched his shit. Yo, his reactions are crazy, bro. Like he has old.
Oh yeah. You're talking Chupapi.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you probably know him and his best friend. That'd be like Tupac Muyenyo.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
who.
yo.
That's who he do.
That's it.
That nigga's mad. And then he does the skit where his girl has a fat ass and
He
like,
covers it.
He's like,
yeah,
he's like, gotcha.
That's who he.
That video, I did it with his girl, and it got on ridiculousness. Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's where it's.
Yeah, I did the water balloon with him. We threw the water balloon to someone, and he got smacked. That one went super viral.
Yo,
that was
he's
really
insane.
bad.
Like the shit he does, and he'll do it with a straight face too. Like, and he'll have the same like.
Oh, he's
scared
master
look.
at it. He got it down pat.
Dallas, you never seen this shit?
I don't know.
Dallas is lost.
You probably saw it and was just like.
I might have seen it. You know, I don't
Scrolled
know.
up.
See so much shit.
Have you seen the spray one when I spray the girls' asses and I say spray on flat?
I was watching those. Yeah.
Yeah, those go crazy. All the like.
Those are the stage ones, right?
Yeah, there's people that think that's real, and I'm like, bro, you think I'm spraying girls' asses? Plus, I'm black. They gonna take my ass to jail if I spray some girls' ass.
Yo,
Like they're not gonna play.
Put one up real quick. What's it on?
617 Lewis 1 on TikTok.
On TikTok. Okay,
That's
cool.
fire. We both was on. I just realized we both was on ridiculousness.
And well, I would say we're the only ones in Boston. Like I don't think there's
Consistently
anyone
on there, but people be on there.
Yeah, but we've been on it like
every
I've
day.
been 15 times. He probably
I've
been
been
the
like
same.
60 times, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like 60 times.
Okay, which one we about to play?
Either the spray one.
Oh, that one. The one on the top, all the way to the right, Jimmy. That one. Yeah.
Which one?
That one looks like a spray one, right?
Those girls, they got millions of followers. These girls.
God damn, that shit's so
Hey,
fake.
yo, imagine seeing something like that in Target. Period.
Bro, did you see the other girl? The other girls? BBW is crazy, bro.
Oh my god.
You said BBW.
I mean,
Those fake.
The BBL.
hey, they're not
Hell yeah,
BBWs.
those
My
fake.
bad. I meant to say BBL.
That shit do not match the thigh.
They're pretty big girls. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I meant to say
From
BBL.
From the back, you can tell.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
from the back.
Yo, that.
Nah,
that's
look,
too
you want to know what's fake? Go to the other one. Watch. She gonna
Oh,
be like,
no,
what
hell
the-
no.
That one.
Dominican, bro.
Right there. No, the one in the blue. Oh, she's not fake. Well, it don't look
Yeah,
fake.
we just did that.
That one, that's super fake.
Nigga, my cousin made that ass in DR, nigga. I seen it.
Now they make shit like that in
that
Mattapian. You
looks
could get
heavy.
that.
Bro, look, wait until she runs away. That's Florida for you, bro. Miami.
Jesus.
That's too much.
It's getting out of control.
That's Miami for you.
Yeah, bro. Like we like real booty, man.
I think so.
They don't
Nah,
believe
that-
us, though.
I definitely
they
do,
don't
bro.
believe us when we say that.
Yeah,
Look at
bro.
the comment.
Nobody
Darius
want.
did- my boy Darius said, forget the ass. She got two levitating.
I want to be grabbed. Like who want to grab butts and you know what I'm saying your fingers start going into like the little holes that made it.
Oh,
Yeah. No, you don't want
you
that.
start thinking about the Dominican nigga who fucking built that ass.
Like come on, man.
You're like,
Dr.
dog.
Miami.
Like, yeah.
So is it weird to have like a social media, like a huge social media following like that, where it's like not really fans that you like as a musician, right? Like your fans, like you perform
It's like
for
a
them
different-
sometimes and
different
shit. But
audience,
social
right?
media, they're just like all over the place, everywhere.
Yeah.
You never see their faces. Like
It's so weird because like I don't know. I'm from the streets for real. So you know, like I'm not a hood dude or nothing, but I grew up around a lot of stuff. So just going out in public and then like not knowing if a person's like they're gonna harm you or they just like because people just be staring. I'm like,
Yeah.
do you know? Like say something. You know what I'm saying? Like I just was at the mall in Braintree and people just be staring.
You know what it is though? It's because like, yo, where's that guy?
yeah, I know him.
Like the day I met
Because I
you.
had the same reaction with you. I was like, where'd this guy?
Yeah, you don't know, but then you know when I tell you,
Right.
like when I first met you when we was at the
Yeah, what
the
was that?
event, bro. I went to the bathroom. I'm peeing. The dude gonna tap me like, yo,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going. I'm like, yo, keep going. I'm like, I'm trying to pee. Like, yo, bro, what you mean? Like, you feel me? Then I leave out the bathroom. Some other dude, I swear to God, everything I love. The
I don't
dude's
know,
like,
bro.
the dude's like, he's like, the dude's like,
I was
Yeah.
outside. I met him outside.
yo, I know
You
you
wasn't
do the
the nigga
funny nigga.
tapping?
I'm like, damn. Like, so it just be weird.
He said that's
Like you're saying, like,
Nah.
I was in Cali one time on
Ain't
Venice
nobody in
Beach.
no bathroom, dude.
I was in Cali at one time and on Venice Beach, and I'm with my shorty, And then there's like it was some Crip dudes. They all had on blue and everything like that. I knew they were Crip by just looking at them. So I'm walking, acting like I don't see him. The dude going, he like grabbed me like, yo, keep making them TikToks. I'm like, whoa. I swear to God, everything. I'm like, yo, damn, this is crazy. And I'm all.
You should have pulled out a red flag, like, yeah.
I'm like, word, yo, jeez, shit, my ass would have been grass. Pull out a red flag. Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's wild. So we got a lot of musicians that watch this show, and I think that's something that can be hard for musicians is the social media shit. You know, they're not really, they're not trying to fuck with that, trying to make music. Any tips or gems that you would say like to people that are making music or really any art form and trying to get it out there?
Be consistent.
Yeah, it's consistency.
Yeah.
That's it. If you're not consistent,
with what?
Posting. Like, because right, 9 times out of 10, you'll hear a Boston artist, right?
Yep.
They'll have a really good song. Then you haven't heard them put out another song since the next summer. It's like, bruh, you had us going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Like, we want another one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, it's like feeding the streets in a way, like, bruh.
But I feel like they got to find their niche though. Once you find like what you're doing, you could be consistent. But if you keep throwing out stuff, it's not gonna catch their attention unless you find like why you're doing it for. Like if you feel me? Like they gotta have a reason for it.
But they already if you already have a fan base as an artist in Boston. If you already have a fan base as an artist in Boston, it's like you should have a niche already.
Oh yeah, that's different. But he's talking about like up and coming. Like up and coming, you gotta find like something you can't just be throwing out shit. Like you gotta at least even people don't like to copy, but copy people and do your own style. Like make it your own way, put your own sauce. Not exactly copy them, but do the same type of thing, rebrand it.
Yeah.
What about the content itself?
Shoot.
You know, most people just kind of default to posting clips of their music videos.
Is different from like being a content creator. because
Definitely.
As a musician, you're promoting music, so.
But you have to be a content creator to promote your music.
Nowadays, bro.
Yeah,
that's true. That's
but
true.
a lot of people a lot of music. I don't even know the person that raps it or anything like that. But know I remember the sound.
Because you hear the TikToks all the time.
Shit, no, it's not even the TikTok. It's just in general. Somebody sound like Lil Baby. You gonna know Lil Baby.
Yep.
To a point. That's why they started making the AIs. Cause they're like, all right,
Sure.
hey, we got all these guys acting like Lil Baby anyways.
Yep.
Somebody figured out.
You should say Young Boy. That's a really good example. You got so many young boys.
But Lil Baby was a thing. Like that was a big thing. Like his lane, he's like a Future.
You know what's funny? I've seen a lot of.
He can drop anything and it go freaking viral.
A Boogie started that melodic sound. A lot of people were trying to.
No, it's Future.
Yeah,
Future was the first dude to
bro.
wear spikes and stuff on his shoes. Be mad, like
So
different.
Mason Margiela.
You know what I'm saying? Mad different, and people was like, "Who was this dude? He had dreads."
Nigga, it
people
took me
didn't
2
like
years to
dreads back
understand
then.
that nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying?
It took me a minute.
Dreads wasn't even a thing. I used to have dreads. It wasn't like people didn't even like people with dreads. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Not everybody got dreads in this game. Think about it.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Now I see a lot of rappers, like famous or not, they doing skits with comedians, like Drewski's everywhere.
But that's because they falling off though.
Yeah.
Because
They're like a lot of people went viral one song. Now they can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need
said
these
Kai
creators
Cenat
in order to keep on pushing.
Get on. They're being seen on their on his streams, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, it's more ways to
It's marketing.
connect with the person.
Their record label, 9 times out of 10, that record label's paying them to get on there. So he's getting bread. Like, oh, I need this.
Because think about all them eyeballs you gonna get if you on Kai Cenat shit.
Yeah, while you're promoting your album.
Rappers, they got only shows, clothes, and their music. So they have to do more in order to get more exposure. Because if I'm not in a show, I'm not gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
You see, as a content creator, I do everything: food reviews, pranks, skits, shit.
You got the OnlyFans popping?
Not yet. Real soon though.
You said everything, nigga.
Real soon.
We had to help you out.
So yeah, so I mean, if a rapper came up to you guys and was like, "Yo, help me out," like, what type of content should I be making? You know, I need these. I need to get big on TikTok.
Listening to their music and reaction videos to their music. That's the best thing you can do with
Of other people reacting.
reactions.
That's tough though, because then you got to like get those people to do all those reaction videos. A lot of times you got to pay.
Honestly, that's what I would tell them. Give me send money to the Cash App. We could work something out, and we could do a video to it. Something you could do a dance, something. It might go viral on TikTok.
But don't you think?
No, I'll tell you. How about I'll say one? How about I'll just tell them to go up to people and give them a little live concert, you know, get the reactions. Like his friend did. His friend did it in Target. Went up to a girl, sang the song to her, got her reaction. The girl started twerking on her because she liked the song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like y'all said, they do got to do content now. It's more like content is like what's gonna get the eyes.
If you're an artist, go on TikTok and record your music live. You know what I'm saying?
When Dallas records people, they go live too.
Yeah.
And some people get nervous, like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, dog, you're like,
it's not that they're only nervous. People just don't want people to. Some people don't want somebody to steal their sound. It can be mad different stuff.
People don't want to see them fucking up.
You know who
people
right? No one knows who they are
It's
yet.
a big one.
Yeah.
People get nervous they get stage fright.
I was thinking about
that is true.
But TikTok help with that. Once you're on TikTok, how you gonna get stage fright? You're in front of multiple people all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to steal some of the songs.
Yeah, I think the challenge with content creation as a musician is that like you have to include your music somehow, because if you just say you just do like a bunch of funny skits, you'll build an audience potentially, but they might not be the right audience for your music. They like your skits.
I say just go live and do everything you're doing with music.
It depends
Live
though.
all the time.
just get a
It depends because if your music is good and it's like everybody likes it.
You ever seen Babyface Ray?
Never.
He goes live when he's making his music sometime, like a freestyle.
Dope, yeah.
And he'll show people the breakdown of him making the music the whole time.
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers are on Twitch.
You know what I'm saying? So people already know. They have anticipation for the song already. They're saying they're listening to him make the song.
Yo,
I
T-Pain
think
makes
that's
the
just
songs,
dope,
his
bro.
songs
You know what I'm
live,
saying?
dude.
Yeah.
T-Pain does everything live.
Tory Lanez be doing that.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. He's doing a thing right now.
Timberland be going live on TikTok making the beats.
He do.
Right.
He do.
Yeah, a lot of producers go live making
Soldier
beats.
Boy go live and he promote his music.
I went to Timberland's crib.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
Yeah, he did.
massive.
He was just there.
Really?
It's freaking massive.
What were you there for?
He has like 2 mansions in one.
Why are you there?
My boy, that's a creator also. I'm Red TV. He was really cool with him, and I came along with him. Which was nuts.
You
bro.
know Red too.
He's the one like, I'm on the phone.
TikTok.
Sure I
I seen him on
He
TikTok.
walk
and
around.
I'm
He be like this. He act like he's on the phone.
Yeah.
He be like, yeah, I'm with this dude. I'm with this dude.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
he be in
He's
New
like,
York.
look at this
say-
fine ass mom
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah,
I've seen that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, so you definitely seen him then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy. So we went over there, bro. And he's inspiring, bro. Like he has one whole crib with just a studio.
Yeah.
Literally, like
What you
2
say?
floors.
He made $1 million off TikTok. That's crazy.
There's a lot
Or
of
you
people
do the
make
Red TV.
millions
Bro,
on TikTok.
there's a lot of people becoming millionaires off TikTok.
Yeah.
Brand endorsements, a lot of stuff comes through TikTok. Yeah, man. You can do anything.
And they be grown, bro. They be grown like men making bank. Like people would be like, "Oh, that's some
I done
kid
watched
shit."
some grown
It's
men.
not kid shit.
It's not. There's grown ass men
Yep.
that don't want to work no more.
Uh-huh.
At their home, making more money than you and your grown ass man right now, probably somewhere in this
true.
earth,
Facts.
working a 9 to 5.
Yo, I'm broke. We gotta go live. After this. I'm broke as hell. You gotta show me the way. You know what I'm saying?
It's consistency, bro. With TikTok, it's consistency. You need people to see you in order to view you, and after a while, they start feeling comfortable coming to your live.
It's so
You know what I'm saying?
annoying. Like, why can't I just go live and you just give me the
It don't
money?
work like that. People just don't come and give you any money. In
Yo,
general.
I
Sounds
gotta
like it
sit
does
down for
work
3
like
months and build a fan base on live.
Yeah, people think like
I
that.
already
It
did
don't
that.
come overnight. Definitely, some people it does. It just
Damn.
depends who you are. If you're a girl, it might be easier. You know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm saying?
definitely easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Because you always got that option.
I say might so they don't even say I'm
Definitely
over
easy,
here.
That link tree, my nigga.
yeah,
Oh, what?
exactly.
And imagine you seeing a girl and you know you don't have to drive to a strip club and she might be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Do
She
something
might,
online
you know
for a
what I'm
piece of
saying?
change.
So they over here throwing, hoping she does something.
Right, because you're not supposed to, right? Like
Yeah,
you
you're
get
not
kicked
supposed to do
off,
anything.
but sometimes they
But
do.
some girls, sometimes they'll catch a girl in the live shaking ass and stuff like that, and they'll stop in, they'll start going crazy.
Bro, on Twitch,
Yo, oh my goodness. You know what I just saw the other day on TikTok Live? Bruh, there was a virtual Muppets stripping.
Jesus.
Oh, people were, it was funny, like, oh my goodness. People were just gifting them. I'm like, bro.
People be on there eating worms.
The puppet,
and
was,
shit.
the
watching,
puppet
bro.
was stripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the hell?
That's what he
that's a
watches.
crazy
bro.
no,
algorithm.
you know how it pops up on the For You page? It just popped up.
No, the algorithm knew you'd like it though. That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's on his For You
I
for
tell
a
you,
reason.
TikTok is
It's in his
They know.
algorithm.
They know what you
He
like.
be watching puppets strip and shit like that.
people be pushing it though. There was a chick who got, I think the ban wasn't even that long. Her man was fucking her on Twitch, bro.
I seen that. I seen that.
And
But it was her face. That was it. And she was moving back and forth, right?
Yo, bro.
What?
No. She was getting straight plowed on Twitch, bro. And she only got banned
Twitch.
for like, yeah, nigga.
Oh,
and then on like
Twitch
the
is
main
crazy.
page when you go to twitch.com, there were literally titties, like just chilling there on like the what's popping stream right now. You're like, what the fuck?
I seen something like that on TikTok. The girl was getting crammed reading a book. She was reading a book.
I like that.
She was getting crammed. Like, but all you just saw was her going back and
Crammed.
forth while she was reading a
Wow,
book.
that was a cringe word. That was
And
super
cheeks
cringe.
like-
I'm not gonna lie though. Yo, she a genius, bro.
Who?
She a genius.
Nah,
That's good marketing. What
The
if she
people
wasn't
that's genius
in-
are on TikTok are the ones that act like they got autism.
What?
Oh my.
Oh my God, bro! They'll go
Wait,
up there acting like they got autism.
That's
bro.
not genius, that's
everybody-
disrespectful.
How they act? What do you mean?
Bro, they act like they got autism and disability. And people like,
No, that's true. I've
Being
seen
like all
that.
awkward and shit and quiet.
Yeah, bro.
and
These
shit.
people make $1 million in like over.
Yeah,
a
you're not
night.
lying. Yeah, he's not lying.
Yeah, that's fact. They
got
feel so
people
bad.
donating the money, sending it to their bank account.
I just seen something the other day. Girl was going TikTok live. She was like, "Yeah, I'm homeless. My rent is due in 2 days. Me and my dog is
in a
gonna."
hotel.
Whole time.
Yeah.
Yo,
She's like, I need 5. She's like, okay, so if I go live on TikTok, I know 1 rose is $1. If I can make 5,000 roses, then I'll be straight. She made 52,000
They're
roses.
gonna come spending
Bitch,
more than you asked for.
52,000 roses. She was on live for 2 hours. She got off live. I think she made like what 75,000, and she only got to get like half.
Did you see that Venezuelan dude that went viral? Because he was like, and he was getting paid off TikTok. He was teaching people how to squat and get away with it. And he was a fucking immigrant, bro. Like he was straight off the boat, and he was scamming like crazy. This nigga would pull out racks. He had a random baby every time. I don't know how many kids this nigga had, but he would be with one of his kids, and he'd be showing. He's like, "Listen, this is what you do." And then he got arrested though. But
Yo.
he was like, it was a while before
That's
that happened.
crazy. Did you see the couple that's doing the storage?
Oh,
They'll stay in the storages.
yeah, and then they got kicked out and shit because
And now they live in a tent.
Yo,
And they're making bank off
They're
TikTok.
making bank, dude.
There's people making bank
But
talking
they
about
have
I
to
live in
stay
my
in the
van.
tent to make the bank.
Yeah.
For like a few hours.
But,
you know?
I'm not gonna lie.
Only for live.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Go
for the
about their day
live
after.
shit.
They never disclose their location.
So
Nobody
wait,
ever
you
did.
telling me,
Just out in their backyard in the tent.
There's probably somebody in Skid Row right now making bread on TikTok.
bro? We need to go to Mass and Cast and make some bank, guys. That's what needs to happen.
We got to figure something out.
Dude, come on, guy. I put this
too
in your
much money
tent, kid.
going
I'll get
on.
you a brand new tent.
Dude, the biggest
Like,
scam is saying you about to go do that.
Crazy.
Hey, I'm about to go to Mass Ave right now. I'm about to get on TikTok. Hey, everybody, help out with these people on Mass Ave.
And they're not even getting the money.
They're not even getting all the money, dude.
They're not getting $1.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
Just gave somebody an idea out there.
Huh.
They already doing that. There's somebody out here doing that already.
Are you serious?
I swear to you.
Right.
You know what's crazy? Now I see a lot of rappers, like famous or not, they doing skits with comedians, like Drewski's everywhere.
But that's
Because
because they
they need
falling
them.
off though.
yeah. What
Because
up?
They're like a lot of people went viral with one song. Now they can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you need
said
these
Kai
creators
Cenat?
in order to keep on pushing.
Get on. They're being seen on their on his streams, right? That's what you said.
Yeah, it's more
Well,
ways to
yeah.
It's marketing.
connect with
It's
the
marketing.
person.
Their record label, 9 times out of 10, that record label's paying them to get
Yeah.
on there. So he's getting
yeah.
bread. Like, oh, I need this.
Because
need
think
a
about all them
million.
eyeballs you gonna get if you on Casanat shit.
Yeah, while
Nice
you're
facts.
promoting your
Think about it.
album. That's how
Rapper,
some people-
they got only shows, clothes, and their music. So they have to do more in order to get more exposure. Because if I'm not in a show, or not, I'm not gonna know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, as a content creator, I do everything: food reviews, pranks,
Yeah.
skits, shit.
You got the OnlyFans popping.
Not yet. Real soon though. Real soon though.
You said everything, nigga.
Real soon.
We had to help you out.
So yeah. So I mean, if
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
flipping at all time high. No dating.
if a rapper came up to you guys and was like, "Yo, help me out. Like, what type of content should I be making?" You know, I need these. I need to get big on TikTok.
Listening to their music and reaction videos to their music. That's the best thing you can do with
Of other people reacting.
reactions.
That's tough though, because then you got to like get those people to do all those reaction videos. A lot of times you got to pay
Honestly,
them and all
that's
that
what I
shit.
would tell them. Give me send money to the Cash App. We could work something out, and we could do a video to it. Something you could do a dance, something. It might go
Nigga sound
viral on
like a
TikTok.
scammer.
Yo,
Yo,
think
send it to
about
the
it.
Cash App.
But don't you think?
Nah, no, I'll tell you. How about I'll say one? 'Cause how about I'll just tell them to go up to people and give them a little live concert, you know, get the reactions. Like his friend did. His friend did it in Target. Went up to a girl, sang the song to her, got her reaction. The girl started twerking on her because she liked the song.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like y'all said, they do got to do content now. It's more like content is like what's going to get the eyes.
If you're
like,
an artist, go on TikTok and record your music live. You know what I'm saying?
When Dallas records people, they go live too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And some people get nervous, like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, dog, you're
It's
like,
that people don't- it's not that they're only nervous. People just don't want people to. Some people don't want somebody to steal their sound. It can be
You
mad
need to fuck
different
it up.
stuff.
Nobody wants to see them fucking up.
You know who
Yeah,
posted
people
it?
don't
Right?
see
No one
them
knows who
fucking
they
up
are
is
yet.
a big one.
Yeah.
People
I
get
was
nervous
thinking about
they
doing
get
that.
stage fright.
yeah,
that
is true.
But TikTok help us that. Once you're on TikTok, how you gonna get stage fright? You're in
He
front
said
of
that.
multiple people all the time.
Yeah.
yeah, he's about to steal some of the songs.
Yeah, I think the challenge with content creation as a musician is that like you have to include your music somehow, because if you just say you just do like a bunch of funny skits, you'll build an audience potentially, but they might not be the right audience for your music. They like your skits.
I say just go live and do everything you're doing with music.
It depends
Live
though.
all the time.
Just
Yeah.
get a
It depends because if your music is good and it's like everybody likes it,
You ever seen Babyface Ray?
Never.
He goes live when he's making his music sometime, like a freestyle.
Dope, yeah.
And he'll show people the breakdown of him making the music the whole time.
Yeah.
A lot of these rappers on Twitch now.
You know what I'm saying? So people already know. They have anticipation for the song already. They're saying they're listening to him make the song.
Yo,
Yeah, no, I
T-Pain
think
makes
that
the
shit's
songs,
dope,
his
bro.
songs
You know what I'm
live,
saying?
dude.
Yeah.
T-Pain does everything live.
Tory Lanez be doing that.
Yeah. Well, not anymore. He's doing a thing right now.
Timberland be going live on TikTok making the beats.
He do.
Right.
He do.
Yeah, a lot of producers go live making
Soldier
beats.
Boy go live and he promote his music.
I went to Timberland's crib.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, he did.
massive.
He was just there.
Really?
It's freaking massive.
What were you there for?
He has like 2 mansions in one.
Why are you
gate.
there?
My boy, that's a creator also. I'm Red TV. He was really cool with him, and I came along with him. Which was nuts.
You
bro.
know Red too.
He's the one like,
he's
I'm
the
on
reason
the
I'm on
phone.
TikTok.
Sure I
I seen him on
He
TikTok.
walk
and
around,
I'm
he be like this. He act like he's on the phone.
Yeah.
He be like, yeah, I'm with this dude. I'm with this
Yeah,
dude.
I know exactly what you're talking
yeah,
about.
he be in
He's
New
like,
York
look at this
say-
fine ass mom and shit.
Yeah,
I've seen that shit.
Oh, so you definitely see him then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy. So we went over there, bro. And he's inspiring, bro. Like he has one whole crib with just a studio.
Yeah.
Literally, like
What you
2
say?
floors.
He made $1 million off TikTok. That's crazy.
There's a lot
What
of
do you
people
do,
make
Red TV?
millions
Bro,
off TikTok.
there's a lot of people becoming millionaires off TikTok.
Yeah.
Brand endorsements, a lot of stuff comes through TikTok. Yeah, you can do anything.
And they be grown, bro. It be grown like men making bank. Like people would be like, "Oh, that's some
I done
kid
watched some
shit."
grown
It's
men-
not kid shit.
It's not. There's grown ass men
Yep.
that don't want to work no more. At their home, making more money than you and your grown ass man right now, probably somewhere in this
true.
earth. And
Facts.
you working a 9 to 5.
Yo, I'm broke. We gotta go live. I'm broke as hell. You gotta show me the way. You know what I'm saying?
It's consistency, bro. With TikTok, it's consistency. You need people to see you and know what to view you, and after a while, they start feeling comfortable coming to your live.
It's so
You know what I'm saying?
annoying. Like, why can't I just go live and you just give me
It
the
don't
money?
work like that. People just don't come and give you any money. In
Yo,
general.
so I
Sounds
gotta
like it
sit
does
down for
work
3
like
months and build a fan base on live.
Yeah, people think like
I
that.
already
It
did
don't
that.
come overnight. Definitely, some people it does. Just
Damn.
depends who you are. If you're a girl, it might be easier. You know
Oh,
what
it's
I'm saying?
definitely easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Because you always got that option.
I say might so they don't even say I'm
Definitely
over
easy,
here.
That link tree, my nigga.
yeah,
Oh, what?
exactly.
Hey, imagine you seeing a girl and you know you don't have to drive to a strip club and she might be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Do
She
something
might,
online
you know
for a
what I'm
piece of
saying?
change.
So they over here throwing, hoping she does something.
Right, because you're not supposed to, right? Like,
Yeah,
you
you're not
get kicked
supposed to do
off,
anything.
but sometimes they
But
do.
some girls, sometimes they'll catch a girl in the live shaking ass and stuff like that, and they'll stop in, they'll start going crazy.
Bro, on Twitch,
Yo, oh my goodness. You know what I just saw the other day on TikTok Live? Bruh, there was a virtual Muppets stripping.
Jesus.
Oh, people were. It was funny. Like, oh my goodness, people were just gifting them. I'm like, bro.
People be on there eating
the
worms.
puppet
and
what
was
you
shit.
the
watching,
puppet
bro.
was stripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what the hell?
That's what he
that's a
watches.
crazy
like,
no,
algorithm.
you know how it pops up on the For You page? It just popped up.
No, the algorithm knew you'd like it, though. That's kind of fucked up.
yeah, it's on his For You
Hey, I
for
tell
a
you,
reason.
TikTok is
It's in his
They know.
algorithm.
They know what you
He
like.
be watching puppets strip and shit like that.
Yo, no, people be pushing it though. There was a chick who got, I think the ban wasn't even that long. Her man was fucking her on Twitch, bro.
I seen that. I seen that.
And
But it was her face. That was it. And she was moving back and forth, right?
Yo, bro.
What?
No, she was getting straight plowed on Twitch, bro. And she only
on
got banned
Twitch?
for like, yeah, nigga.
Oh,
and then on like
This
the
is
main
crazy.
page when you go to twitch.com, there were literally titties. Like just chilling there on like the what's poppin' stream right now. You're like, what the fuck?
I seen something like that on TikTok. The girl was getting crammed reading a book. She was reading a book. She was getting crammed. Like, but all you just saw was her going back and
Crammed.
forth while she was reading a
Wow,
book.
that was a cringe word. That's
And
super
cheeks
cringe.
like-
I'm not gonna lie though. Yo, she a genius, bro.
Who?
She a
Nah,
genius.
That's good marketing. What
The
if she
people
wasn't
that's
even-
genius are on TikTok are the ones that act like they got autism.
What?
Oh my.
Oh my god, bro! They'll go
Wait,
up there act like they got autism.
That's
bro.
not genius, that's
everybody-
disrespectful.
How they act? What do you mean?
Bro, they act like they got autism and disability. And people like,
No, that's
yeah,
true. I
Being
seen
like all
that.
awkward and shit and quiet.
Yeah, bro,
and
these
shit.
people make $1 million in like over
Yeah,
a
you're not
night.
lying. Yeah, he's not lying.
Yeah, that's fact. They
got
feel so
people
bad.
donating the money, sending it to their bank
I
account.
just seen something the other day. Girl was going TikTok live. She was like, "Yeah, I'm homeless. My rent is due in 2 days. Me and my dog is
in a
gonna."
hotel.
Whole time.
Yeah.
Yo,
She's like, I need 5. She's like, okay, so if I go live on TikTok, I know 1 rose is $1. If I can make 5,000 roses, then I'll be straight. She made 52,000
They're
roses.
gonna come spending
me
more
too.
than you asked for.
52,000 roses. She was on live for 2 hours. She got off live. I think she made like what 75,000, and she only got to get like half.
Did you see that Venezuelan dude that went viral? Because he was like, and he was getting paid off TikTok. He was teaching people how to squat and get away with it. And he was a fucking immigrant, bro. Like he was straight off the boat, and he was scamming like crazy. This nigga would pull out racks. He had a random baby every time. I don't know how many kids this nigga had, but he would be with one of his kids, and he'd be showing. He's like, "Listen, this is what you do." And then he got arrested though. But
Yo.
he was like, it was a while before
That's
that happened.
crazy. Did you see the couple that's doing the storage?
Oh,
They'll stay in the storages.
Yeah, and then they got kicked out and shit because
And now they live in a tent.
Yo,
And they're
just-
making bank off
Yo,
TikTok.
They're making bank, dude.
There's people making bank
But
talking
they
about
have
I
to
live
stay
in my
in the
van.
tent to make the bank.
Yeah.
For like a few hours.
But,
Yo,
I'm not gonna lie.
Good, just
Only
fake
for
it.
live.
Yeah, I feel like it's
Go
for the
about their
live
day after.
shit.
They never disclose their location.
So wait, you telling me,
Just out in their backyard in the tent.
There's probably somebody in Skid Row right now making bread on TikTok.
bro? We need to go to Mass and Cast and make some bank, guys. That's what needs to happen.
We got to figure something out.
Dude, come on, guy. I put
There's
this
too
in your
much
tent,
money
kid.
going
I'll
on.
get you a brand new tent.
Dude, the biggest
Like,
scam is saying you about to go do
That's
that.
crazy.
Hey, I'm about to go to Mass Ave right now. I'm about to get on TikTok. Hey, everybody, help out with these people on Mass Ave.
And they're not even getting the money.
They're not even getting all the money, dude.
They're not getting $1.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
Just gave somebody an idea out there.
Huh.
They already doing that. There's somebody out here doing that already.
Are you serious?
I swear to you. They're going around driving, picking people up, saying he's giving them jobs. He go find them a job.
Oh, I know exactly the guy you're talking about.
Oh,
this is actually a thing
He kind of
happening.
looks like you, Dallas, a little bit, but he doesn't have the gray beard yet. And then he goes up to crackheads and be like, "Yo, you want to get sober? You work for my landscaping company."
Yeah.
I seen that.
And then every time the next video is like, "It didn't work out."
This is on, he
Niggas
does it on
crack.
live or he just posts
He
these
just
videos?
posts
He
on
posted
TikTok.
on like it's like a YouTube
Yeah,
short, TikTok.
Instagram,
shit.
TikTok is everywhere. But he's
Damn.
not the only one though. It's like multiple people. I seen the one they talking about though.
That nigga ain't hiring no crackers. He got enough Dominicans, dog. He's good. I be seeing his staff. I seen the videos. He's like, I'm gonna
Hey,
drop
there's
his
no
stuff.
way.
Bio say donate, send it to the Cash App.
Yeah.
He's getting them.
Yo,
People
but,
just-
honestly, but if it's real, shout out to him. But
No. There are some people that are really doing it for the people. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
But there's a lot of scammers out here.
There's so
Why, how you gonna know if they're not a scammer? Are they showing the proof?
have you seen Punch Me Dev? That guy, he be openly scamming and teaching.
I
you how
don't
to
see.
scam.
That's the thing. I don't think he really be scamming like for real. Like
He don't be scamming.
He scams
bro.
his
He's
fans.
smart.
He probably has somebody.
He
Doing
has like
it
a smart scam. He probably doing like a legal scam. He's making people pay for entertainment. You know what I'm
about
saying?
scamming
About scamming.
because it is a lifestyle, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's the new drug dealer shit.
Yeah.
Like, scammers. People
Scammers
do
make drug dealers look bad, to be honest.
Oh,
Shit.
Oh, shit.
a little bit of last days real quick.
I thought my phone was open. Yeah, but scammers definitely the new drug dealers. They make drug dealers look bad.
they make more bread.
They're the reason why girls are scammers too now. You know what I'm saying? Girls don't want to pay for nothing.
And that's why them bitches always want
everything.
1942.
I was. Yeah,
Think about it now. Before, it was because the reason why men pay for stuff because girls wasn't the one working. They was at the home. Now that girls work now, they still want you to pay for everything.
Right.
Yeah,
How the
scammers
fuck
are
does
the
that
reason.
make sense? You know why? Because there's a scammer back there paying for everything, dude. I'm telling you.
Right, because the scammer doesn't care.
He don't care.
So he's setting the
Hey, come out
expectations
to
too
eat.
high.
Hey, come out
He's
to the
tricking.
club. Hey, I'm about to go to Miami. Let's get in some foreigns. Hey, I'm getting a Honda. I'm going to Miami. What I look like? Pay $2,000-$3,000. Then if I crash, I got to pay another 2 or 3 racks.
Sensible
You know what I'm saying?
sedan.
Yeah.
A sedan.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that look just like me, spend the same money like me, spend way more money than me.
Yeah, everything's all fucked up.
Yeah, everything's fucked up now. Yeah.
Future's bleak. Hopefully AI saves us.
AI's definitely already saved us.
Has it already saved us, you think?
Saved us.
Yeah.
I think it already saved us. There's people making music with new voices now. They're making money.
The AI music shit is getting pretty crazy.
It is crazy. The
That's
shit
weird.
he showed me, dog.
Yeah.
That
Like,
shit is weird.
Suno,
Yeah.
like the voice shit is crazy, but now there's these
I learned it from
sites coming
TikTok.
out where you can just create full pieces of music, like full songs,
Yeah.
and they sound like a real song.
Literally.
And they're
They
coming out.
sound just like Lil
yo,
Baby.
they sound kind of fire too.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about when like they do the voice change shit. Because with those ones, they actually have to make a song and all that shit. I'm talking about you type in, you say like, give me a country rock song about doing a podcast
you're
about
talking
hip hop
about
in
the
the store called
auto-generator.
Medea.
You're talking about the
And
generators.
it'll make a real song
Yeah.
in
A
that
full
style that you
lyrics,
said
bro.
with its own
Now
lyrics.
they
and
got
everything.
AI songs where like Drake made song. He never made that
That's
song.
wild.
Right, but with those, somebody had to perform it.
Oh, for real?
You know what I'm saying? Like they made the song, but then they changed the voice into Drake.
Oh,
That's how they do those.
I didn't know that.
This shit is just from nothing. It makes a piece of music.
That's bad.
So basically, if you type, there's a system that generates all the words together based on wherever you type. So if you type in blue,
No, I know.
a song based off blue is
That's
going to
crazy.
generate that.
Yeah, and you tell it what style you want,
Yeah.
country, rock, R&B, whatever.
As much basically like hints for
This
it.
nigga made an Easter Bunny song, dog.
Yeah, because I always do an elaborate Easter egg hunt
With a drill
you know?
beat. It was crazy.
So like this year what I did was the big bad wolf came and snatched the Easter bunny. So there was like bloody paw prints and shit like that, and they had to figure out how to open a safe. But so then I was joking around later. I was like, make a UK drill song about the big bad wolf coming, like the story that I told.
It was fire.
and it makes 2 of them at a time,
fire.
and it's honestly fucking dope.
Yeah, like I would listen to that.
Damn,
It's
so like
rapping
now
about the
you
big
don't
bad
even
wolf and
have to
shit.
like engineer, you can just make your own music.
Yep.
It's
kind of fucked up.
Sick.
The quality's not quite there yet, but it's like
It don't matter because you can probably
right
just
there.
switch a little bit of the words out. You can just edit it.
Yeah, I mean, I've started to fuck with it for making beats, like sampling, taking chunks, and like forming a full beat out of it and shit like that. Like, it's a new frontier.
What the?
That's my shit.
Oh,
So I hooked up to my computer.
I'm
so,
bugging. I'm thinking it's my fault.
Yeah, we should have pretended like nothing happened. AI.
What are you guys talking about? Yeah, no, it's getting crazy. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I started AI though. I started before a lot of people knew about it. I was making filters on my Instagram.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how it's gonna affect design. You know, like making sneakers and shit like
It's
that.
actually gonna help. Like, imagine if I make a sneaker design, right?
Yeah.
And I take the back of my sneaker and I put like a logo on it. And then you scan this logo, and then it has a character that jumps out on your screen. That's gonna be fucking fire.
But I'm saying though, like when they have like an AI sneaker maker and you can be like, make me a cool blue
You
sneaker.
can do that now.
You can do that now.
You can do that,
Yeah.
now. But I think it's good to get like baseline stuff because a lot of the time you'll get the designer to be like, "That's almost what I want." Like, because I'll like, yo, this is like you could go on WhatsApp right now, go to the Meta AI in your chat, type in image. You could type in and give me a hoodie design for this, that. I want these colors. I want this kind of pattern. And I got hoodie designs on my phone right now just from WhatsApp. And they're like, oh, that's crazy, but it's not perfect. But you're like, yo, use this as a foundation.
I believe it. I believe a lot of people doing that because, hey, the way fashion everything is, and no matter where, the people like what they like. So if it's if it has a reference to anything that they've seen before, they're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna buy it. People don't care. Like, people wear freaking Supreme, and that I think that's like Gildan or something like that, right?
Like the brand Gildan.
Yeah. Oh
owns
no,
Supreme?
like Gildan, like
Yeah, it's like close to their material or something like that.
Oh.
Somebody
I
told me
see,
they were
yeah.
like, "Yo, bro, it's like the same thing, but people wear it because
It says Supreme.
yo,
it says Supreme on it."
if you follow Superline Wholesale on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, there's like this like.
Oh, they give the drop on everything.
Yeah, they give you the drop on everything. They're like, all right, this is a shirt that Louis Vuitton would buy, and they put their logo on it, and they sell it for $400. How much does it cost per unit? It'd be like, oh, a few cents, blah, blah, blah. It'll be nothing. It'll be literally nothing. You'll be like, what?
But in
It's
certain
$2
instances, depending on the factory, you'll see like they'll be like $25 a unit on a shirt. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on the material. It depends on. Hey, do you want 50 pairs of this? Because we can't really. A lot of factories, they don't want to make 50 pairs of something. They want you to do 100 plus. You know what I'm saying? 100's the minimum. You know what I'm saying? 50 is like getting a sample, and they're like, they're not gonna put in there all compared to dealing with a large scale project. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why more people, they're better off doing their projects in the U.S. Same cost. You got to import. You got to pay taxes and duties, all that.
So merch, you better off going with a U.S. supplier. Yeah.
You get great quality shit too.
Yeah, we got great quality shit, and you can actually walk up to the place and be like, hey, I need it done like this. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see it done like this.
Yeah.
If it's not done like this, you can correct it.
All right, well, that's another gem for the musicians out there. If you're making some T-shirts,
Yeah, don't
buy
get
US.
cheap T-shirts. Don't get cheap ones either.
Yeah, you don't want the cheap sleeves
you
and all
get
that
tour
shit.
merch and you sell it, and then the person washes it, and then it's fucked up. Then they don't want to wear it no more.
Right.
Don't put a photo of your big fucking face on your merch. No one wants that
Yeah,
shit.
nah, dude. Make it
something
mean
like
something.
a rock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, make merch that people could rock.
Yeah.
Not do so basic.
Creative
dumb shit.
moments, like drop if your album's called whatever, make it based off your album.
Something.
You know what I'm saying? Moments off your album. You know what I'm saying? It could be a picture of a moment off your album. It don't have to be you. But it has to be something where it's not you. Nobody just want to wear somebody's face all the time,
Right,
unless
right.
they're a fan of you.
Right.
If you want your merch to get out there further, you got to make it for everybody.
What's coming next from you guys? What can the people expect?
More content.
More content, more collabs.
Yeah.
Content.
I work with C's right now. He works with Reebok. He just did a collab with Call of Duty. So we're doing a Boston collab right now on some merch. So we're going to drop another pair of sneakers. It's going to be like close to a 990 style.
Okay.
We used a 990 last, but we improved it. So it should be a better feeling sneaker.
That's a New Balance.
Tell them about that drink you about to drop.
Oh, we're going to drop some Gweaze Berries too.
Yeah?
Some actual beer.
Beer.
Oh, Gweaze Berries.
Yeah, berries.
Some beer. No, beer.
Like drinking beer.
Yeah.
What type of
Oh,
beer?
that's what's called.
It's going to be a flavored beer.
Like a flavored ale type
Yeah,
thing?
like a berry blast.
Yeah, I like a fruity beer. No titty.
Fruity type beer. Like, that's good for the summer.
Drinking. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, nice.
Angry
Yeah,
Orchard.
You know what you should do, right? Is when you take like a berry beer like that. I've had a few, and you mix it with a shandy, like the lemon shandy. It's like a lemon beer kind of thing.
I'm Haitian, bro. I know Babako.
Yeah.
This is some white guy shit. Trust me. You take the berry one, you mix it with the lemon one. It's fucking money, dude. That's how you can push it.
How fucking know?
Yeah.
That sounds good though.
Yeah, you get yourself a shandy too, and you can just have people pair them and
So
shit.
if I go to somebody, it sounds kind of weird though, because it sounds close to handy. So you have to say no Diddy.
Yeah, I guess. It all sounds like shanty, like shanty town.
Shanty. What's that? What's
Summer
shanty?
shanty. Summer shanty.
Google it.
Shanty Town's Call of Duty?
No,
No, it's just like a thing.
Nah, I think there's something called Shanty Town in Call of Duty.
Well, there are like a shanty town is a thing. It's like a small town with like little shitty
that at?
houses.
Oh, so it might be true.
It's not a one
it's called
place.
the
It's like a
hood?
type of place.
Is that like based out here?
Projects.
I mean, it would be more probably in like third world countries and shit like
Oh,
that.
so it originated like in like third world.
Yeah, it would be like a shanty, or maybe not even third world, but like just little small towns,
Aight.
little
So
shanties.
we just need a shanty with some Gweaze Berries.
You need a shandy
Shandy.
with a D. We're
Oh,
that's
shandy.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
that
the
sounds
summer
like
shandy.
candy.
That's the lemon shake. Yeah,
That sounds like a handy shake.
like it sounds like candy. How about candy? We'll say candy.
Nah, we candy.
right.
This nigga just said make blueberry lemonade.
Hey, but tell somebody you want some candy. Yo, I just stop.
All right, but then you guys got more content dropping.
Yeah.
New ideas and shit. You guys got some new shit planned or what?
I want to do a
can't
freaking
give
like
this
show
drop.
or a movie or something.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, maybe.
Like
You gonna prank somebody in the
so
movie?
longer form.
No, like do a be in a
comedy
movie
show?
or
Oh, like
like,
an actual
short
actor.
film or something. Probably just a short film. I want to do like a short film.
But you gonna be like a comedian in it?
Yeah, but not do too much. I want to just like get experience. I want to get a resume of doing little short films, little cameos, and then eventually, like next year, I would want to like try to focus on that.
That's cool. I mean, that'll be a whole different frontier because you've obviously mastered short form. You know, so to go with the longer shit would be cool.
Yeah, see, I'm trying to hit hit 1 million followers by the end of this year. I feel
Yeah.
like that'll help me branch off into my acting. Like I'm already
You
doing
trying to be an
background.
actor too?
Yeah, I'm not really trying. I'm already kind of in the gist of doing it. I'll be doing like background roles and stuff like that. I was in a couple shows, BMF. I was in a movie in Atlanta.
Dope.
A lot of people putting together, so
Okay.
That's fine.
just trying to get that.
That's fine. Hey man, I just need my 10,000 plus followers so I can get that creator, so I can get monetized. I just do one-on-ones for artists.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, artists need this. They got budget for this. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them don't know where their clothing come from. A lot of their clothing is just remixed clothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're taking something, they take some Louis Vuitton and they just cut it out into a certain style. You know what I'm saying? So like dealing with artists is pretty easy.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to merch. So if an artist is doing merch, you know what I'm saying, there's a good lane for them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to talk, man. I want to talk about some
I
merch.
have some
Yeah.
good shit coming, dude. I got jewelry dropping. We have a jewelry collection with Nas Jewelers.
I like that shit you're wearing there. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I just have to get
It's
back
different.
to talk to him about it. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, this is my favorite piece. It's a flipping Gweaze piece.
That's super
This
cool.
is my first piece. They got rare stone in it.
How do you get the blue on there?
This is enamel, bro.
Okay.
So this
yeah.
is art. So I
Yeah.
didn't want just regular jewelry, bro. I think I used to buy a lot of gold. Me and my cousin right there, we used to like go buy freaking hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of like kilos of Cubans, watches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And one thing I noticed when I used to go, I dealt with Danny, Mr. Exclusive. Every time I went back to them, couldn't get my money back. And they tell me, hey man, this is like the best deal. You always get your money back. I realized jewelers like had their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they had their money game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I got into it more and I started looking up, hey, what materials is it made of? Cause at that point I was spending that type of money. I want to see if I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? Then I started realizing, hey, a kilo of gold is 500. It's like 50%, 40% silver inside of it. You know what I'm saying? If it's 14 karat and if it's 10 karat, it's a little bit more silver and stuff inside of it. So once I learned that, now I was like, damn, bro, I'm wearing mad silver fucking anyways, bro. You know what I'm saying? And gold, so I started taking the gold and I made it into bricks. And I took the rest of silver and I started making it into jewelry.
Like you smelted it into
Yeah,
bricks.
melted it.
Yeah, you could do that. You could go to a jeweler and they'll do it for you.
Oh, you did that, Joe? I thought you had
melted.
like a blacksmith shop or something.
Now, because back then we was buying gold for like $24 a gram.
That would be funny if you were a
We
blacksmith.
buy gold way cheaper than it is now. We buy that like 24. It's half of the price
Yeah.
right now. So we're
You
buying
can
it
buy
way
gold
cheap.
in.
So when I brought my jewelry back in, I made money on top of it. You know what I'm saying? No,
That's
it's $50 right now. It's $50 right now. If you 40, 42, if you're buying something used, you have to understand it's still silver inside of it. So if they charge you 50, they waxing you. They taxing.
Have you just always been into these like odd markets?
I always
I
just
don't
been
really
into
know,
a market of just getting money, bro.
Yeah, you just got all these
I
ways.
fixed
dude. I
dirt
just have like a
bikes.
job, you know,
You
like
sell muffins
doing all
and
this
shit?
fancy
I
shit.
sell you a muffin. I sell you a muffin. I sell,
He said to sell you a muffin is crazy.
He be selling everything. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you, it's all about based on you just knowing somebody wants the product. To be honest, like I knew like back then, I grew up in Boston, so dirt bikes is big out here. Like riding bikes and stuff, bicycles, dirt bikes.
I own a few
That's
bikes.
a big scene. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I used to fix the dirt bikes and resell the dirt bikes. I find a dirt bike that's in the trash, resell a dirt bike. Somebody stole a dirt bike and just left it there. I'll take the dirt bike and resell the dirt. I didn't care what it was. You know what I'm saying? As long as I knew there was money in the dirt bike. I got arrested for selling the dirt bike, bro. And then
I was about to literally say that. I was like,
yeah, I got arrested for selling a dirt bike, and I was trying to sell it on Craigslist. I didn't know the bike was stolen.
The owner hit you up?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. The freaking they hit me with a what they call that when
possession of stolen property.
Nah, but they hit me with a sting.
Oh,
so they set me up
for a fucking dirt bike.
Yeah, bro, they set me up, bro. So I was selling a dirt
Dallas,
bike.
hold on, you did that to him?
Yeah, Dallas, I ain't gonna lie, he looked like you but shorter.
He tried.
He knew him.
Yeah, so they set me up, and I went to go sell the dirt bike. And walking down the street, I dropped my bike, and like the dude was like in a truck on like a complex right beside the place I was getting the bike from. And I walked up to him like, you know what I mean, come check the bike out. And he's following me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think no problem of it. Walking to the house, I'm about to ring the door, but all I heard was freeze. I look back, I see a barrel behind my head. Now I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if this is a dude robbing me or it's a cop. He didn't mention he was police. You know what I'm saying? So you already putting a gun behind my head. I didn't even steal this dirt bike, so why is the gun to my head already? You know what I'm saying? You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm like, what the fuck? He like, get on the floor. I lay on the floor, and I see nothing but cops swarm me.
Damn.
Boston
You know what I'm
police,
saying?
get a fucking.
It wasn't Boston, it was Randolph.
Did you beat that case?
Oh, Randolph.
Yeah, I did beat that case. I actually beat it. I seen one detective. I was like, bro, what the fuck I look like still? I had a dirt bike already. I traded the kid my dirt bike, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna snitch
They
on nobody.
pointed a gun at you over a dirt bike?
No, they
Over a
do
dirt
that.
bike.
They do that though. Like I
Me
ride
saying,
dirt bikes in the city.
Plenty of
police don't be
predicaments when
playing.
I done been stopped because of my dreads, and they're saying I look like somebody.
You did that to him, Dallas?
Stuff like that. That's why I got rid of my dreads.
No, that's
I
why
was
you cut
getting,
'em.
I was getting basically framed at some point, like and harassed because there's so many people with dreads running around, and we're black, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody that had it was black, so they're not even choosing who they want to come to. They're just picking. You know what I'm saying, hey, this is you. That's not even my name. Well, you're around somebody with the same ball. They got the same name. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? That used to happen back in the day when people had, remember them pointy champ hoodies?
Yeah.
The cops used to stop you like it was a guy with a gray or black champ hoodie. I'm like, nigga, that's everybody.
Those was discontinued at one point.
That's why a lot of stuff got
They
discontinued.
don't even
because
make them no more. I don't think
so.
Yeah, they don't make them shoes.
Yeah, I got gunpoint on my head over a dirt bike. I ain't even still at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I go sell a dirt? And they told me it got stolen off of Craigslist. So I went to go. So I'm just gonna put a dirt bike, the same dirt bike, no paint on it, no nothing. This is the
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie though. I've seen people do some stupid ass shit, so it's possible that could have been a thing. Like you did it on purpose. You know what I mean? If I was a cop, I wouldn't have believed you. I'd be
That's
like, yeah,
stupid,
right,
dude.
Yeah.
You stole that shit. We don't play that in
Try to
Randolph.
That's stupid.
See, you stole that, man.
We got to wrap up, fellas.
No, definitely. Though.
But make sure you follow these guys. The links
Shout
are
out
going to
to
be in the
IGs.
description.
Let's go.
Everybody hate Thomas too.
617 Lewis.
Designed by Gweaze. Anything that you need design, I got it for you.
Smoke Gweaze Berries.
Big Gweaze Berries. If you guys ain't
I smoked
smoking
them
on
last
Gweaze,
week. That shit's fire.
Hey, small batches. They only deal with small batches. That means it's a limited supply. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. This has been really cool. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week.
Stop the beat, stop the beat. Can we have a moment of silence for those in confinement? And can we have a moment of peace for those that died from addiction or lost their lives to the streets? All right, Days, drop it.
I'm so grateful. I got gratitude. I got gratitude. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I got gratitude. I got gratitude. G-R-A-T-I-D-U-D. I'm so grateful. I got gratitude. I got gratitude.
Could have been on the Ave, begging with the junkies, or a cell blocking Nash, talking to my bunkie, or laying under grass cause a bullet touched me. A bird must have shit on me cause I'm so lucky. Why? Cause I'm here with you, you heard? I say a prayer with you. Definition of a real one, when life get real, they keep it real with you. I know betrayal and heartbreaks and ulterior motives. God puts a dream inside your heart, you gotta keep going. Sitting inside something I prayed for and I think back. Cops reading my rights saying put both hands behind my back. Like Shakiri smoking weed, I was off track. Not a dollar to my name, but God brought me back. Yeah, now I'm bouncing back. Yeah, never thought I'd crack. Came from a trap, from a house and back, in a broke down car with an ounce of crack. Whoa, got a second chance, more like my 30th. I do it for the murderers, drug dealers and burglars.
I'm so grateful. I got gratitude. I got gratitude. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I got gratitude. I got gratitude. G-R-A-T-I-D-U.
Grateful to be free from the mind of an addict. Survivor methadone mild gave me a grateful heart. 15 years in prison, my life was dark. I almost lost my life.